Yeah.
Baby mama terrorist. KMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake halos. Behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worried about another bitch instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. This honorable court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. You may be seated up in this motherfucker. Shout out to the baby mama Terrorist Bounty Hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And what we're going to talk about today, you know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, you know, a BBW by the name of Cajun Spicee. For those who don't know who it is, somebody that does, another person that said they, you know, big and porn and do porn online and shit like that. OnlyFans. She's also supposed to be a aspiring rapper. Lot of shit. But before we get this thing started, I want to give a shout out. Look at Jaylon, boy, we got thing. I want to give a shout out to my boy, Shine. My boy Shine. For those who don't know who Shine is, if you go to Instagram, I think it's Shining31111, I believe. He's from Chicago as well. I met up with the brother this morning about 11:30. You know me, running for my child support. Finally got my ass off the couch and shit. And he been talking to me for months on Instagram. And he say he make jewelry, he make chains and stuff like that. So I said, hey, if you have it, let me know whenever you're ready. He hit me about the blue. He support the page, he support the platform. But he made this for me, man. He did. And shout out to him for that, man. You see, he got, you know, took my logo and made it gold plated, man. Shit nice. You know, appreciate the bro. I don't know if you up in here yet, but yeah, shout out to him, to Shine. He want to do jewelry for people in the manosphere, outside the manosphere. You know, he just, you know, building his foundation. You know, he's doing his own thing. He believe in doing for self, and you know, he run for child support too. So I want to give a shout out to Shine for that. You know, but it's a lot of talented brothers out here. I tell you that. You know, even though motherfuckers want to sit back and say, "Oh, we ain't worth shit. Dusty's ain't got shit." You know, y'all ain't no worse than me. You know, I'm the high value deadbeat. Y'all know how I get that high value deadbeat to the T. You know what I mean? 6 figures and having in different motherfuckers' accounts and shit. I think I twist my chain up. I ain't used to wearing chains and shit. You know, I'm a broke nigga. Broke niggas don't wear chains. But yeah. So but yeah, what this situation is about a washed up ass wannabe porn star who takes her son Xbox and go on social media to the world and destroy it with a hammer because he took her debit card. He did it twice. Yeah, did it twice. He took $35 of child support. She get $35 a month in child support. $35 a month in child support. Not $3,500, not $350. $35 fucking dollars. Yes, I shit you not. She get $35 in child support. And he took it twice, 1 month, took another month, $35. And because of that, she went on social media and beat the shit out of the Xbox, had him filmed, of course, showed the world. She was actually getting amped up and motivated from this shit. And again, $35. $35. The problem I have with it, if you want to destroy the game, I ain't got no problem with you destroying the game. You want to whoop his ass? I ain't got no problem with you whooping his ass. But what I do have a problem with is when you baby mama terrorists want to film it and put it on social media out for the world to see. But then when people say that's child abuse and that's emasculation and all that shit, motherfuckers say, no, it's not. That's discipline. I would never understand that shit. I would never understand it. Yeah, clout. It's for clout. I would never understand this shit. But me being a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove, maybe it's not meant for me to understand. If you steal, yeah, you deserve to get your shit broke and tore up and everything else, punished, whatever you do, see fits. I don't like thieves. But the fact that you put on social media and then you come out and say it was $35 that you get a month child support when you supposed to be this big time porn star and all this shining, money making. You've been on Jerry Springer. Yes, you've been on Jerry Springer. Rapper, model. You just can't make this shit up. But when I call this shit out, who hurt you? Your mama black and, and everything else. But my boy is up in here, Shine. But let me put it up there for everybody to see. On here, on YouTube, is William Austin, Chicago native. You know what I mean? And his Instagram is Shining3111. That's the brother who I met on 119th. You know what I'm saying? And took some pictures. I appreciate this, dog. This is very nice, man. I appreciate it. He got a lot of talent and everything, and that's how we got to do. We got to network within the brotherhood. You know what I mean? Keep it within. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to build and grow, even for the sisters, the real sisters, of course. But yeah, you can't make this shit up. Like even when I post on TikTok, woman made a jail cell out of her son's closet and put on social media. White, black, blue, green said it was discipline. You need to do more of this. I said she's a baby mama terrorist because she put it on social media. She didn't have to put it on social media. And you didn't have to emasculate him by putting him in jail. You could have punished him in a different different way. You know what I mean? They justified that shit. I'm gonna play that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it to them. I'm gonna play that shit. I'm gonna play that shit. They justified that shit. It ain't the problem that you discipline your kids, whoop your kids, throw their PlayStation in the garbage or piss on it, shit on it. But the problem is, in my opinion, you put it online for internet fame, just like Kadeem said. Fucking internet fame. That's the problem I have. So that's what I'm saying. And then from what I'm hearing, you're not even a good porn star. But hey, you got some thirst. If you go on her Instagram, she got 368,000 followers. So even though a lot of people say, nah, that don't date no fat woman, it's a lot of guys who got preference who love a big ass woman. And that's cool. A lot of people love a skinny ass woman. A lot of people love a dark skinned woman, a light skinned woman, long hair, hair hats, everything. It's preference. I have no problem with that. To each his own. Oh, and to let y'all know, the baby mama Tez we talked about that Jessica X interview, she came in the comment section. She said, thank you for the clout. I told her, you welcome. I said, you want to come on the show? She said, no, thank you. I said, 100. She hit me back and said, yeah, she'll do it. So I sent her an email. So hopefully she'll come on the show and we can interview her and she could tell her own story on why she feel the way she feel. And you know how I get down. We're going to definitely have a good dialogue. No disrespect. No talking shit. We're going to definitely have a good dialogue. So hopefully she will hit me back with her email and we'll set that up ASAP. That's, what was her name? Because this is the Cajun Spicee. And what was her name? God damn, what's her name? Bossy Empress. Yeah. You know me. I don't even remember. But yeah. But yeah. Hey, did y'all see that pre-recorded video I posted yesterday, man, with the baby mama Tez killing her 7-year-old son? That shit's fucked up. And it's unfortunate that They so selfish. She wanted to leave to start her life over, to meet some dude in California or in Vegas somewhere. She took the son when she could have left him there with the father. Nah, she rather take her with him and kill him, the 7-year-old, and live her life to the fullest, so she thought. Selfish. They don't give a fuck about them kids. Not at all. One of them owl senoritas. I told you these baby mom tests come in all forms. So yeah, everybody's up in here, man. Please like. We got 104 people up in here, 89 likes. I appreciate how quick the likes came up. Let's definitely, match that what we got in here. Like I said, you cannot make this shit up. But let's see who's up in here before we get it started. We got my boy William Austin. That's, like I say, the one who made the chain. Appreciate you, my brother from Chicago. We got Black Man in Bizarro World up in here. We got Julius Mays from Wisconsin. We got the kid's dad up in here. What's going on, bro? We got Jaylon up in the building. The man with no kids. The man going to college. 20-year-old man who living a free agent lifestyle. My man. We got Clan Killer up in here. He said truck size model. You stupid. We got Ringside with LCD from Cali. We got we got Matthew White up in here. Chi-Town stand up. That's right. Chicago. And that's what matter of fact, before I finished, I was talking to Shine about that. Like I told y'all, my goal ain't just being behind no computer. So by the next week or next couple weeks, I want to link up with y'all people, everybody from Chicago, so we can meet up on the weekend. We could talk, dialogue, and try to build and grow and definitely build this movement. Because like I said, I'm not just gonna just be on no fucking computer. You know what I mean? That ain't what I do. I run for child support. I can't just run for child support and not meet nobody. I got at least run for child support and see somebody I know that's running and doing the same shit. How about you deadbeat and all? So yeah, people in Chicago and Illinois, man, y'all need to email me so we can set something up. And I told y'all by next year, I want to do something like in Tennessee. People to come out there, go to the Gaylord Hotel and have a ball that weekend and build, grow, and everything else. You can bring your significant other, your wife, your loved one, but we kick it and have a good time. It could just be 10 of us. I don't give a fuck. It starts there with just 5, and then it grows word of mouth and seeing results and seeing how we build and dialogue as men, not getting our feelings and being emotional. We actually talk as men and build and change the laws of the mind. That's what the narrative is. So yeah, people from Chicago and Illinois, inbox me. Let's set something up. And also we're gonna set up for next year in Tennessee, in Nashville at the Gaylord Hotel. We're gonna do something there. And then hopefully after that same year, which is 2022, we go to DI or something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta get the passports. So yeah, who else we got here? We got Cool Breeze up in here. We got East Steigers up in here. We got Jonathan Coleman. Yeah, he said he watched some of her stuff and yawn. We got Mr. O from Inglewood, Chicago, that is. We got Essential Entities, man. Salute to the truth. Yes, sir. From New York. We got You So Cool. How you doing? We got Natasha up in here. We got Jaleel Richards up in here. We got the Bell 5000. We got Kadeem Jones. We got Quincy X. Salam alaikum, Mark. We got MPI from the Dirty. We got AO from the UK. We got Angela C. Good to see you. I'm glad to see some of y'all ladies coming back. We got Mr. Self-Made up in here, man. Self-Made. That's what's up, bro. We got Omega Dreads Gaming Channel, man. Shout out to you. We got Simply A Diva from the South. We got Brian Turner up in here. We got CMC. He said, how's that still? Is it child support? Well, you're not supposed to go in your mother's purse, your mother's pocket, stuff like that. It's considered stealing when you're taking off a card, technically, yeah. You know what I mean? But the problem I got is you did this on social media and you talking about $35 fucking that you get every month in child support. You can't make this shit up. We got Charles D. Curry up in here. We got who else we got up in here? We got Raven Knight up in here. We got Dolomite up in the building. Dolomite up in here. We got Men of Pursuit up in here. We got who else we got here? We got Your Luxury. What's up, bro? That's my man. He been in Chicago. He all over the world, man. Traveling around with child support too. We got Christian George. What's up, Pride? What's going on with you, man? We got Lou Business up in here. We got Chris Young Gun. We got Chris Neely. We got Phil Brad, Lafayette, Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana, man. We got Mr. Hall up in the building. That's what's up, man. We got 123 people over here. We got 100 likes. Let's definitely get them likes up. You know, that's one thing that's free. Everybody else, you want to donate, you know, $ BGN27. You know what I mean? And, you know, super chat as well. Warhammer just came in the building. What's up? Shout out to Warhammer for the 99 cent. You know me, beggars can't, you know, deadbeats can't be choosy. Super sticker. I appreciate you, my brother, to the max. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dexter. Dexter just came up in here. Salute. So yeah, like I say, this is a baby mama terrorist in my book. She's one of them supposed to be a porn star. She got 368,000 subscribers. I mean followers, not subscribers, on Instagram. And she got a lot of following. Motherfuckers fuck with her to the T. You got fans for real. So I can't get on. If that's what you do, that's fine. But when it comes to emasculating your son and putting him on blast, trying to set him up for failure and all that shit, I have a problem with that. I do. I really have a problem with that. So again, he took for the last month, 1 month, he took $35. And I guess the next month he took another $35 of child support that she get every month. So she recorded it and started beating the motherfucking Xbox with it. She was beating the shit out of that motherfucker. She got so amped up about it, she started dancing and shucking and jiving and shit. And I'm like, I thought this was about to teach your son a lesson. I want y'all gonna see this shit. Y'all gonna see this shit. I want to give a shout out to Essential Entities for the $4.99 donation. The right hand and support system of white supremacy of men's children. Facts, 100%. Cause my thing is, you should be making all this money doing what you do. You should be crying about $35 like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't like no thieves. So if you stealing, goddamn, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna whoop your ass. But I'm not gonna put it on social media. I might even take your shit and sell your shit. I'm gonna sell your shit. Give it away to my nephew or some shit. I ain't gonna tear your shit up and all that shit. I pay for that motherfucker. I ain't finna do that. Shout out to JJ Green, just come up in the building. What's going on? JJ Green from Wisconsin. Let me go on and set this shit up, man. I want y'all to see for yourselves, man. Don't take my word for it. Now, as you see, and then here's another thing. Notice when these baby mama terrorists finna whoop a motherfucker ass, whoop their kid ass, stump the kid out and all that shit, they dress up in a short. They try to look sexy. They try to look good. They keep that bonnet on their head. But they always if they film the kid, they not showing their face, but at the end they have to show their face before they and do all this before they done. You know what I mean? Before they get offline and talk their shit like WWE wrestlers and shit, you know, talking that shit, you know, how they bust them dope moves. You just can't make this shit up. You just can't, you cannot make this shit up. Man, we got Miguel up in here. What's going on, bro? You gonna see, and you know what, this happened 6 weeks ago, but you know, it's new to me. And also it's new to y'all who ain't seen it. Some of y'all who seen it, ain't nobody talked about it. So like, yeah, let's check this shit out right now. I blocked the little boy face out. I started learning this technical shit. When I show some of the pictures, I want YouTube talking shit about, oh, you hurting the kid, even though this bitch put it all over the social media to the world. So I blur the face out now, you know, so we don't have to have no issues. Let's definitely get them likes. So we got 109 likes. Let's definitely get them 130. We got 130 people. We got 109 likes. Let's definitely get them likes up. All right, let's get this shit started. Let me make sure the volume up before I start it. All right, volume's up. Let's get it.
Okay. I'm back.
Look at this.
Hold on before you take, I go hold this.
And look, she got somebody holding it. And look, she talking to somebody. I thought she had a stand at first. You know how you have a stand to hold the camera and stuff? But check this out. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Self-Made. He said, my wife, Mimi, recommend your channel. We'll watch the rest later. Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Self-Made. Yeah, Mimi's a good lady, man. And she definitely told about your situation. Matter of fact, you was there on behind the scenes. So I appreciate you joining in, man. Yeah, y'all definitely ride together, man. Fuck these baby mama terrors. So I appreciate you, brother. But yeah, and also they from New York. They from New York. I got a lot of people from New York, man. I'm telling you, we finna build and grow by next year, man. Fuck this pandemic. So she's talking to most likely the sister because he got a little sister. So she got her filming it. So not only, check this out. Not only, because I'm dumb. I'm kind of grow crazy. So not only do you try to emasculate and make them look bad, you got your little daughter filming the motherfucker. So now you teaching her to do the same shit to her boyfriend or do the same shit to her kid, especially her son. You cannot make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, y'all. She's telling her daughter how to hold the camera, how to direct and everything and film this shit. This her daughter. This ain't no stepdaddy. This ain't no boyfriend. This ain't no simp. This is the future. Her daughter. When I got my ass whooped, kids weren't allowed to watch. They could hear it, but they weren't allowed to watch. So now she's training her. This is what you do to your son when you get older. They get the beating or whatever the fuck. See, I told you, these baby mama terrorists raise their children to be baby mama terrorists. They raise their sons to be weak-ass sympathy forces. They cause trauma before they get out in these fucking streets. And again, when y'all ask, why are these men so weak? Why are these men so lazy? Why these men got their pants down? Why these men acting like Pookies and Ray Rays? Because these same baby mama terrorists been having custody of our boys for the last 30, 40, 50, 60 fucking years. Yes. Oh, yeah. That ass, though. You can't make it simple. Listen, I want y'all to listen to this shit. Listen. I'll go back just a little bit. She's trained her already. And look what she got on. She said she got to look sexy to her to what she do.
Hold on before you take and go home. Just call that for a second. She can't witness this violence. So like I was saying, sorry.
See, I got a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Why do women wear short ass skirts, but then pull it down knowing it's gonna pull back up? You might as well just let it be what it be. You know what I'm saying? You know, you wearing it because you want to look sexy, you want attention. You know, you want a nigga to be like, that ass though, right? That's what you want. Let's be real. You want validation. You want somebody to flirt, look, or just look instead, turn back around, do the spin-a-rooney on you and shit. You want to hear that. You want that. That ass though, right? But then you want to pull the shit down and pull it down like you don't want your ass show when you got the shit right connected to your ass cheek. I never did understand that. And then when somebody look, motherfucker, talking about what you looking at? I'm looking at that ass though. That's what I'm looking at. Shit, I ain't blind, goddammit. God gave us eyes to see, right? Shit. If I walk around with my dick out, y'all like big dicks, you gonna look. Shit, you can't make this shit up. Shit. Man, but let's continue. But she got the bonnet on her head. I think it's a bonnet. You know what I mean? Let's continue. Yeah, you can use me up. Let's continue, man. Also, watch the cat. The cat ain't stupid. The cat is not stupid. Shout out to the cat, man. Y'all pay attention to the cat too. Even the cat had a jump ship. He wasn't stupid. Let's continue.
So like I was saying, sorry y'all, I was getting a call. I had to go airplane mode. So this is the box, the Xbox that made him steal our credit card information for the second time. The first one was he stole the credit card information for the child support for him and his sister, which is only $35 a month.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? He said he used a credit card. Or I say it's a debit card because the child support comes to a debit card on some people, and she said it was $35. So I ain't trying to make no excuse for him because I don't like no stealing. I don't like nobody stealing. I don't believe in stealing. I think even Quincy Ash could tell you under Islam, man, stealing is death. So one thing I do not like is anybody to steal. That's one. I think depending on how old you is, you deserve to get whacked. I'm sorry. I don't like these. When I hear about people carjacking, people breaking your house, I don't care if you're 13, 12, 11, 35, 95. You come up in the motherfucking house, I don't give a fuck. You try to go break in the Klan member house. You come in that motherfucking house and his foundation, his house, and he blow your ass away. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. So the thing is, I don't knock her for tearing the game up. I don't knock her for punishing him or whatever. I do knock her putting this shit on social media, trying to get attention. Then you got your daughter holding the fucking camera so she can look and get her thrill on. Even got the cat like, what the fuck in the moment. But you heard what she said. She said he took $35 last month and a month and this month, $35 fucking dollars. Now you know me, y'all. I'm a deadbeat. I run for child support. I sleep on the couch. That's all I do. I stop, drop, and roll on that motherfucker. High value deadbeat. I can get $35. I can get $35. At least I can sell my link card and get $35. So the little brother, did not take her debit card and take $200, $300, $400. He took the child support that I guess daddy's supposed to pay. So since he know it's child support, because you know these baby mama tell the kids that, yeah, your daddy pay child support or she get child support, he thought that it was his. Because if that's the case, he would have took the $100, $50. He took what was owed to him. But you heard what she said, though. The $35 is split between him and his sister. So if you split $35, that comes out to $17.50. Is $17.50? Is that enough money to raise a child for a month? I don't think so. So maybe he thought like, hey, it ain't no big deal. It's just $35. Yeah, I'm taking it for my sister, but I want to play, my Xbox and buy certain things and shit like that. And then I guess he's like, mom ain't gonna miss it. Well, you see right now, she really missed it because she finna tear that motherfucker up with this hammer. Shit. Want to give a shout out. We got 162 people now. I appreciate it, man. Let's never get the likes. So we got 123 likes. Let's never get them likes up. But look, hey, I want y'all to hear this. She said it out her mouth. I ain't make this shit up about this $35. I know some of y'all probably like, yeah, right. $35. She ain't do that shit. I want y'all to hear it. Hear it for yourself.
For him and his sister, which is only $35 a month.
I want y'all to hear it clearly.
Card information for the child support. For him and his sister, which is only $35 a month. For a 13-year-old boy, girl, and a 12-year-old boy, $35 a month is not enough. So I have to kind of divide that in a certain way, and he stole that first, and he put that on his game.
So she said she got to divide that first. You got to divide $35 fucking dollars to take care of your, I think she said 13, I think she said 5-year-old. But I thought you did porn and rap, and I know what comes with that. You 9 to 10, you selling ass. You know how that go, because you got some simple force that will pay for that. That ass though, right? I guarantee that, unfortunately. But what I'm saying is, she acting like she's struggling and poor, but dang what I see on the videos and shit like that. You just can't make this shit up.
First one was he stole the credit card information for the child support for him and his sister, which is only $35 a month. For a 13-year-old boy, girl, and a 12-year-old boy, $35 a month is not enough. So I have to kind of divide that in a certain way, and he stole that first, and he put that on his game. And so now your sister can't get hers because it goes to. Now, your sister can't get her part of the child support because you blew it and Xbox money before. I had to call, get a new card for that. They did that. I warned you, and I didn't do nothing for that. I told you, put you on punishment like a nice Caucasian mom. Didn't hit you or nothing, correct? Okay. And I took this away from you. Now I'm gonna go back. She said she didn't whoop him. She didn't put her hands on him like a good Caucasian mom. I mean, we know the stigma that many white folks don't whoop their kids, but it's quite a few white folks that do whoop their kids. Don't believe that all white people don't whoop their kids. She told me I try to be good old Caucasian mom, but you want to be a black fake baby mama terrorist to destroy games and put on social media. I'd rather got my ass whooped. Hey y'all, for y'all that like playing, see me, I got a PS4 and shit. I can't afford a 5, but when you rather get your ass whooped than get your fucking game destroyed, I think I'd rather get my ass whooped. I think he would have rather got his ass whooped to see than watch his goddamn system get destroyed on national TV, but to social media throughout the fucking world. Yeah, is she that broke? That's what I'm saying. Is she that broke? I agree. Is she that broke? And then she felt some type of way because she took the daughter's cut, which is $17.50. I'm telling you, bro, I put it out there because I know a lot of y'all be like,
we got baby mama terrorists, but we ain't got baby mama terrorists gonna stoop that low. Shit. Who the fuck told you that lie? See, that's because this shit has been all in the motherfucking hole, all in the motherfucking in the skies that you can't see. Because when nobody talk about shit like this, you know why? Because
that ass though, right?
Yes, that's why. And I'm just trying to tell y'all.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
Yes, big time. Okay. Oh, fam. My man say HIV. Look, I gotta go back because I want y'all to hear this real clearly. $35 fucking dollars to put, and she said it. He did it the first month. I guess she changed the card, got a new card. He did it again. Child support, took the child support. You know, that's she got to, and then said she got to split it amongst both of them. I think she said 15 and 13 or 13 and 12, one or the other. But she said she don't do like Caucasian people or women and whoop you with a belt or stitch cord or whatever. She say she just fucked the game up, put on social media. Let's hear it again. $35 fucking dollars. I would have gave her a GoFundMe for $35. And I don't even donate to motherfuckers like that. No, I would have. Don't tell the boy's game. Shit.
For him and his sister, which is only $35 a month. For a 13-year-old boy, girl, and a 12-year-old boy, $35 a month is not enough. So I have to kind of divide that in a certain way.
I kind of got to divide
first, and he put that on his game. And so now your sister can't get hers because it goes to
Now, you hear somebody in the background saying no, and then she pointed, if you notice, she pointed the hammer at that little kid. I don't know if that's the sister. I don't know if it's somebody else's baby or whoever. And she pointed like, now I guess shut your mouth. Because I hear the kid say no. Let's go back and hear that because I didn't hear that first. And she pointed like, shut the fuck up, basically. Let's hear it.
Way, and he stole that first, and he put that on his game. And so now your sister can't get hers because it goes to now.
You heard that? So some little girl was saying no, right? Maybe it's a daughter, a baby, and the baby. Yeah, because the one kid is holding the camera. She only got 2 kids from what I seen. And then there's another one saying no. And she gave the hammer. She, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You can't make this shit up. Even they what the fuck now? But let's watch MC Hammer do her get down. MC Hammer, yeah, it's a female coaching. Right. She's teaching them this is what you do to your men. This is what you do to your sons. This is what you do. You film this shit, you emasculate them, you make them be embarrassed, you make them look like weak suckers and everything else. But then when the future women date these guys, you wonder why they're not able to lead you, why they're not able to protect you, why they don't want to protect you, why they hate women, why they hate you, why they beat on you, why they treat you like shit, why they run around fucking everybody under the sun, why they pumping and dumping and knocking them up. Now you know why.
On his game. And so now your sister can't get hers because it goes to.
Look at that. MC Hammer.
Your sister can't get her part of the child support because you blew it and Xbox money before. I had to call, get a new card for that. They did that. I warned you and I didn't do nothing for that. I told you, put you on punishment like a nice Caucasian mom. Didn't hit you or nothing, correct? Okay. And I took this away from you. Now I'm going to break this shit up. You don't have an Xbox no more, bro. It's over. Now it's over. You don't look. Just when a game window comes in, it's over. And so this is
look at the cat.
Boss. Xbox is your boss? Is Xbox your boss? You work for Xbox, huh? Oh, they cutting you a check, huh? They cutting you a check so fucking big that you're gonna go on my credit card and pay you? Oh yeah? They better than me, huh? If I tell you no to my credit card, I have to take care of you. Your father don't give me nothing. I pay for everything. Here's what I think about Xbox. You really want to fucking see? This is what I think about Xbox. I think this about Xbox.
So now she's saying that the father don't do nothing. He pays child support. He paid $35. That's what you took him for. Now let me ask you, baby mama Terry, something. Not the real ladies, not the real queens. I'm talking about these baby mama Terrors, the Al Quishas, the Al Keishas, the Al Senoritas, even the Al Karens. I want to ask y'all a question. So you say that the father don't do nothing. He pays his child support, right? The judge of the court said, okay, with his income and your income, because I think she in New York. I think. I don't know. They go by both incomes. So your income is, we'll say, $15,000. His income, he ain't got no job. He only work at Walmart. So if they go by both income, they say, okay, well, she make a little more off welfare and he don't have a job. He in the streets. $35. Now, two things I want to ask. Before you was fucking this dude, before you let him, get that ass though, right? Was he making money as far as working a job? Was he working a job before? Did he have a good career? Did he have a degree? Did he make six figures? Was he a high value man? I guess not, right? So why all of a sudden, okay, you have a kid or two kids. You say he ain't shit. You put him on child support. You get $10 in the blunder mouth. Why all of a sudden you want to say he a deadbeat, low life, he ain't worth a damn when you knew that shit from the fucking get-go? That's one thing I do want to know. When you talk about these low life ass niggas, running with child support, sitting on the couch like me, and you knew when you was fucking him, he didn't have no job. He probably was out there in the street selling, hustling. I ain't knocking that. You do what you gotta do. He wasn't working a job. And for whatever reason, y'all break up or whatever. He say, fuck you, whatever. You take him on child support, you get $35. Now all of a sudden you want to talk about what he don't do for you. I thought y'all said that men supposed to pay their child support. He's paying his child support $35. The thing about it is you knew that he wasn't worth shit from the get-go, but yet you had kids with him, and then you complain about him not doing shit afterwards. And then you want to try to put it in the son head. He don't do shit. I do everything, and Xbox is your boss and all that shit. I don't get it, because you knew what you were dealing with from the jump. Now, unless you got you dealt with a guy or dealt with a woman and the motherfucker did a 360 Houdini move, that could happen. But did you know he wasn't working before? So what makes you think that you take him to I'm finna say college, you take him to court, that you're gonna get $500, $600, $700, $800 a month? You knew what you was up against. And now you complain about this boy taking $35 of child support that you only get, and you destroyed a $500 ass game. I'll be damned. I want to give a shout out to 15 My Own Way, $5 donation. This goofy looker lane took a lame pookie to court for $35 a month, LMAO. Little do queens know, every move they make with the system is still an L. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it is an L. So that's what I'm saying. And then you come on social media, and again, y'all, didn't I tell y'all this before? When they try to go out and embarrass the man or embarrass the kid or embarrass their daughters, they embarrass their motherfucking selves. Matter of fact, you make yourself look worse than the fucking kid or that deadbeat low life that you say ain't shit. Y'all remember Garland, right? Clarence Garland, the one we got thrown out by a pregnant baby mama Tez, who was pregnant by somebody else, but she let him move in and took care of him and all that shit, and he was dipping off shit like that, using her too. So she put him out, put all the clothes out there and filmed it, laughing. I'm like, you make yourself like a fool. He'll be with the next bitch ASAP. I want to give a shout out to Ringside with LCD for the $5 donation. And now I understand why black women have a low level of contempt for black men. That's why asking them for a smile offends them. Years and years of training, 100% facts. That's what I'm saying. They train them. And you know what? Face Fact said something that it might be true. He said his dad probably bought him the Xbox. So that's why she tore it up. Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe the father did buy the Xbox. He ain't giving her no money, but he buys shit for the house. Who knows? He don't give her nothing. But, that's allegedly. But look, I want y'all to see how she started getting a field day of tearing up this Xbox to the point she started tap dancing and dancing and jigging this motherfucker. Let's continue.
You ever steal from me? That's what I think about it.
She tearing it up too.
You ever Ooh, that's my good furniture. Ooh, you lucky.
So now she hit her good furniture, and she really mad because she hit her own fucking furniture. He didn't do it. He just stand there. Y'all need to see it. If y'all can see his face, man, he hurt. He hurt. So she got what she wanted. She got what she wanted, but she hit the dresser and she want to take it out on him because she didn't do it on the bed. She did it on her nice furniture. She say, "You can't make this shit up." But let's continue.
That's my good furniture. Ooh, you lucky. It's over. It's over. So, no extra. You don't own the system. Still my credit card. You lucky I'm not whooping your ass like in the 90s. You lucky I'm not whooping your ass like in the 90s. Instead, I'm showing you the value of this.
You see how she looked at that camera? Now, is she really trying to discipline her son, or she trying to get some shine on the motherfucking internet or social media? See how she looking at that camera? She don't give a fuck about what she doing. She just want to get a scene, man. I want y'all to see that.
It's over. It's over. It's over. No extra. You don't own the system. Still my credit card. You lucky I'm not whooping your ass like in the 90s. You lucky I'm not whooping your ass like in the 90s. Instead.
See, look at that. How I look, y'all. My head on fleek. My bonnet's on still. How I look. Is I'm matching? Yeah. You can't make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up, man. We got 195 people up in here. Let's never get them likes up, man. We had 151. Yeah, I told you, man, that this is how these baby mama tears rolls. Somebody's not the 90s. What else? Let's continue.
I'm showing you the value of this. Okay? Right? Gotta get it in here too now. Come on.
Now she already tore up the game, but she say she want to turn it sideways and keep it going. Notice I told you she looked at the camera first before she did round 2. This is round 2, y'all. And yeah, she is matched. She wearing red hair, red bonnet, red checker shit, whatever you call that. I don't know. But let's continue. I want y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Let's continue.
Gotta get some side action. Woo-hoo! This to all the moms out there. Yo, I would like to dedicate. Hold on. Hey, yo.
Hey, now she want to dedicate this to the moms out here. She finna get her shine. She gotta present herself well to give her public speaking announcement, public service announcement.
Yeah, yo, I would like to dedicate. Hold on. Hey, yo, I would like to dedicate this challenge to all the moms out there that got jerks, got their credit card. Damn, I got a lot of people I gotta dedicate this.
She got a lot of people. I think she got a lot of people that need to get this or some shit. See, I'm telling you, is this about punishing her son, or is this about getting attention? You know, notoriety. You know, shine. You know, attention. More fan base, because a baby mama Terrence will love this. They would love it like shit. I love this. She'll get a following because the majority of these baby mama Terrence whores will side with this. They don't see nothing wrong with it. He deserved that. He shouldn't have took it. He shouldn't have stole. You know how you don't fuck with a bitch child support. You do not fuck with a baby mama Terrence child support, whether it's $30 or $300,000. You never fuck with a bitch child support or they link card. You don't fuck with government daddy's funds. You do not touch their government daddy's funds at all. And she's finna give a message to all the moms in the world about what they got to do. I want to give a shout out to Clan Killer for the $2 donation. He said, I'm sorry, I'm looking at Clan Killer, but I got Sergeant Tyson. I'm sorry, you know, Cottage Grove crazy. I'm sorry. Sergeant Tyson for the $2 donation. Donation to the couch, pillow, and grandma VMT. Shout out to you, my brother. Give it to you one more time. Yeah, shout out to you, my brother. Appreciate it to the fullest. Want to give a shout out to Clan Killer 187. He says, looking like a strawberry smoothie with HIV sprinkle. Ooh. Oh, man, looking like a strawberry smoothie with HIV sprinkles. Ooh. Oh, man, don't say that. I hope not. I hope not. Now I got to play this one.
Keep on using me until you use me up.
I hope it ain't so, brother. I hope it ain't so. But, you know. Shout out to you, my brother. Also want to give a shout out to Ringside with LCD for the $10 donation. Destroyed my son's Xbox over $35 not to teach a lesson, but to hurt her son, teaching her daughters to hurt men, not work out issues. I see why they're failing at relationships of vicious cycles. 100% cycle. I'm telling you, these the baby mama tear, and I'm telling you, don't get it down. Don't get it twisted. It's a black want to be queen out here, but you got these Al Karens, these white ones. Them the worst. I'm gonna tell y'all again. These white Al Karens are the worst of the worst. They are. But you can't get no better than this. You can't get no better than this. But I'm just telling you, these baby mama tears be doing this behind the scenes. Don't do between the white Karens, the Al Karens, versus the black baby mama terrorists. You don't see too many white Karens, baby mama terrorists, put that shit on social media. That's the only difference. They rather keep they Mary Poppins look and they angel lily angel globe over their motherfucking head. So don't get it twisted. Even though I post a lot of these black baby mama tears and maybe these our senoritas, it's because ain't too many white women gonna put their shit out there on Front Street. They want to be Lily Beth Innocent. If you don't believe me, ask Emmett Till's family. Look at what the bitch did. She lied and said he flirted with her, touched her, or raped her, or some shit. You can't get no worse than a baby mama tears like that set a young kid up for failure. Don't ever think that a black woman is the worst creatures on earth as far as these baby mama tears. No. It's these Al Karens. They set all races of men up for failure, even the white man. So don't ever think that it's just these black baby mama tears whores out here. They all the enemy. But their number one enemy is the Al Karens. Even the white man is going overseas now trying to get them a foreigner. They don't want no motherfucking Al Karens around their life. They still set up for failure. So don't get it twisted. So when these fake ass black queens talking about Bryans and these Chad worshipers, they ain't got no motherfucking foundation. Now if they got some feminist ass wife, of course, that's real. So don't ever think that. Don't think that. Don't get it twisted. They the worst of the worst. They get your ass set off to commit suicide and homicide, everything else. So don't ever think that this is the only kind. That's why I want to tell y'all. That's what I say. Us as men as a whole need to come together and build a foundation, put our shit to the side. Our issues, we could deal with that later. The bigger thing is these baby mama tears and these government daddies in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But yeah, let's continue when she talk about her, her to the moms out here. She talk about the moms out here. She want to dedicate this to all the moms out here, with their child support, $35 and shit.
I would like to dedicate this to all the moms out there that got jerked by their kids off their credit card, and the dads, because some dads did too, and they just always wanted to do this. I hate it here. I hate it in Xbox land. I hate it there. They never listen. The Xbox is the devil.
See what I mean? Now, do that sound like somebody's trying to discipline their son for stealing, or this sound more like a motherfucker that need attention to try to show a fat ass and shit? You know what I'm saying? That ass though. Let me play that.
That ass though, right?
Yeah, it's unreal, but it happens all the time. So when you hear a lot of brothers, from now on, y'all, don't get me wrong. I don't like no Pookie. I don't like no Ray Ray. I don't like no motherfuckers stealing out people's cars and trying to murder. But what I'm saying is, if you ever talk to one of these brothers, have a conversation. You cool with them, just have a conversation with them. What is it like with your mom? Ask them, what was it like with your mom? How was it? Was your daddy around? Was he wasn't around? What's the reason? Find out. And I guarantee you, they're going to say they dealt with some shit like this. And for y'all women out here, when y'all stop asking why they're not no good black men in today's realm, in 2021 and 2020, stop asking why it's not no good black men out here. It's a bunch of good black men. But the problem is you still in your circumference, in your hood, or in your atmosphere of shit like this. But when y'all ask why, and not no good black men out here that y'all deal with or y'all dealt with, the reason why is because they was raised by shit like this. Y'all can sit back and say I'm a liar, which y'all don't. Y'all just call me a deadbeat. Y'all can sit back and say I'm angry. You can sit back and say I hate my mama. You can say I hate myself being black. You could say I'm a deadbeat. I admit to that. You could say I'm a dumb nigga on the couch. You could say I'm from Cottage Grove. You could say all this shit you want. But this right here, don't you ever tell me that the reason why our boys are the way they are today is because of fathers. When it's actually raised by their fucking mother. Quote unquote, queens, Madam Earths, Mother Earths, all these goddesses and these motherfucking queens and shit with bonnets on their head, wearing a white woman's hair that they hate, hollering Black Lives Matter, and we support our kings, but got the same kings locked up in jail for child support and alienating the father of the picture. You just can't make this shit up. This motherfucker started tap dancing, hyped up, motivated because she fucked this nigga. I ain't mean to call him nigga, but you fucked this little boy's Xbox up. And I bet you she did not pay for it. That's why she really tearing up. Because I think somebody else bought it. Might have been the father. Who knows? I want y'all to she had to get herself presented. She had to, y'all. You just can't make this shit up.
I'll get it in here too now. Come on. Gotta get some side action. Woo-hoo! Just to all the moms out there. Yo, I would like to dedicate. Hold on.
Look at this.
Hey, yo, I would like to dedicate this challenge.
A challenge?
To all the moms out there that got jerked.
She made it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like dissecting. She made a challenge out this shit. It's called Emasculate Our Boys Challenge. It's called Make Them Weak Challenge. It's called Make Him Be a Blue Pill. It's called Destroying Manhood. It's called Making Him Feminine. It's called Converting Him to an Alphabet Challenge. You can't make this shit up though. But y'all sit back and say, this shit ain't going on. It's because you just don't want to be a father. You deadbeat. Yeah, this is a man's worst nightmare. Don't ever ask me why our black men ain't who they should be. This is why. I want y'all. I'm sorry I keep putting it back because I want y'all to take heed on what you're seeing. This is not a skit. This is not a TikTok. I want y'all to think some act. This ain't no act. This dead serious. Dead on serious. But this shit been going on for a long time. But now, once again, I told y'all, the jig is up, motherfuckers.
You've been had.
Yes.
You've been took.
Yes.
You've been hoodwinked.
Yes.
Bamboozled.
And that's the sad part. Say for instance, the father ain't in the picture. He ran off. He got alienated. Or maybe said, fuck you and the kids or whatever. The son you raised, emasculating him, beating him, bullying him and everything else. He go out there and start doing drive-bys and robbing and stealing and carjacking and raping. He get killed. Guess who they gonna fucking blame? The father. They say, where was the father at? What the fuck the father got to do with it when she been raising him for 18 years and he got more motherfucking arrest records and criminal and felonies than tall as my height? No, this is why. So when these baby mama terrorists make these videos and make these posts and talk shit about what their son did and what the father ain't do, you ask that question. Why he not in the picture? Did he actually leave? Or did you run him off? Did you alienate him? Because they quick to play victim. But when your son get caught on some murderous shit, doing some shit like this, you can't blame on somebody that wasn't there. Because that's like if the father passed away, it's his fault too? Oh, okay. Or do you say it's the person who raised them? I think from what I came up on, it was who raised them. Even if you raise them to be a good person, the best of your ability, and they go left and start doing what they do, they still look at the parents. So why do y'all want to play retarded and stupid when it's one of these baby mama terrorists that chose single motherism? Fuck their kid up. I would never get it. I would never ever understand that narrative. How Sexy Red say she in class, so I can't hear. That's all good. You come back and look. Like she said the body language to me suggests if she wasn't hitting the Xbox, then she'll be hitting on him. Yeah, of course. She say this is worse. I'd rather get my ass whooped with a belt than go through this on social media. Our kids nowadays are evil and mean. So you don't think they're gonna throw it in his face? Aha, you got the Xbox and torn up, and they're gonna be bullying him and everything else. Now that leads to a kid want to commit suicide. Y'all remember that 16-year-old that I posted when he was throwing up gang signs, holding guns and stuff like that? hanging out with his guys in Texas and shit. And what happened? The mother put him, the baby mama Ted, she ain't a mother, put him on there and said, yeah, he's a virgin. His name is so-and-so. He ain't about that life. He don't wash his drawers or some shit. And guess what? He got murdered. They killed him because of that video. And that was in June. Recently. This ain't nothing 10 years ago and all that shit. Cause y'all quick to say, oh, that was old though. Motherfucker, it happened. Fuck old. Well, let's get back to this. You know, let's get back to this and watch her get her performance ready and you know get to showing her how valued ass and shit. Let's continue.
Right? Gotta get it in here too now. Come on. Gotta get some side action. Woo-hoo! This to all the moms out there. Yo, I would like to dedicate. Hold on. Hey, yo, I would like to dedicate this challenge to all the moms out there that got jerks, got their credit card. Damn, I got a lot of people I gotta dedicate this. I would like to dedicate this to all the moms out there that got jerked by their kids off their credit card and the dads, because some dads did too. And they just always wanted to do this. I hate it here. I hate it in Xbox land. I hate it there. They never listen. The Xbox is the devil. The board is going to try your time too.
You know what? I owe y'all an apology. And yes, I am gonna do one on the dad getting killed by a Pookie. But I owe y'all an apology. I'm gonna tell you why. Did y'all hear that in the background when she did her Michael Jackson and shit? What did y'all hear in the background? That didn't sound like no kid. That sound like a grown ass man. You know, that nigga.
Here I come to save the day.
Oh, y'all an apology for that. I want y'all to hear when she did her. So not only she trying to press social media, not only she trying to press the world, the internet world, she's impressing that nigga. I get it now. I get it. Do y'all get it? Yes. And the reason why I call him a simp enforcer, because you actually sit there and allow that to happen and not check her or correct her. Yeah, you a simp enforcer. 100% simp enforcer. He laughing just as much as she is. So no wonder. That's another reason why a lot of our boys are set up for failure, because you got these simp enforcers that sit back and aid assist her. They sit back and gas her ass up. They sit back and motivate this shit because he went through it too. No masculinity in that household at all. I be goddamn. He laughing hard the motherfucker. Ain't shit funny about it. This motherfucker. So not only you got a kid in there and a baby in there, and I think he's 12 or 13, standing there watching all this, you got a grown ass nigga laughing like it's funny. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. You can't. So she's doing to press him. I get it now. Impress that nigga. But when I say these baby mama tears don't love their kids, I'm wrong. It ain't true. She buying a bunch of Jordans and shit. Okay, she buying Jordans, she buying Versace and all that shit. Okay, that's just the front. That's just to try to cover up the bullshit that goes on in the house. Outside it look good, but look what's going on in the house. People know more about your life story because it's all on social media, and she letting it be known. This is what I do. This is how I get out. But this nigga laughing like a motherfucker. These are the ones I can't respect. Not at all. And then now, since that nigga is there, simp enforcer, maybe the father did. I'm assuming, but maybe the father did buy the Xbox. That's why she say, I hate Xbox. Xbox your boss, because your daddy bought it.
The board is going to try your time too.
See, she even start. That's what I'm saying. She start dancing. You said a mob spam. Who's spamming? Want to give a shout out to MPI for the $5 donation. I remember I checked the woman I was dating for cursing at her daughter. She got mad at me. Of course she did. 100%. Shout out to MPI. You know what I mean? I mean, here's the thing. You can't make these baby mamas tell you stop doing things, but at least say something. At least say, well, I ain't finna be around this shit. I ain't finna end the time. I'm gone. I'm not finna sit here and watch you do this shit. And it ain't funny. I'm gonna go on about my business and cut your ass off. Fuck all that. But I know why he didn't. You know, I know why he didn't.
That ass though, right?
She probably taking her $35 and giving it to him and whatever she got, you know. Hey, what mod you say was what'd you say? What mod was Jaylon? Maybe somebody hacked this shit. Maybe somebody hacked this shit. Cause you know Jaylon don't get down like that. You never know. But yeah, man, shout out to MPI for this, man. I ain't gonna lie. As far as cursing at your kid, it depends on what's going on. I can't say. It depends on the age, man. Some of these kids need to get cussed out. It depends. It depends on the on the age with that, man. So some of these kids need to get cussed the fuck out. It depends. But little kids, 5 years old, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I ain't with all that either. But yeah, Jaylon say don't block them. Hey, but yeah, sound like a dude, right? But she started dancing. She got trying to make rhythm out that motherfucker. Tired in the motherfucker. She's tired as fuck. She can't breathe, but she just want to keep hammering. But let's continue.
What? We are the.
See, you heard what she said? She said she spin around like Ric Flair. And she said, we are the world. She's singing, we are the world. We are the children. We are the one to make a beta male. So let's start beating. There's no choice we're making. We're destroying our boys' lives. But we're going to make a better place with feminism. She's singing, we are the world. Save the children. You can't make this shit up. I didn't even see all this. Yeah. She spent around like Ric Flair singing We Are the World and went back to beating that motherfucker. Yeah, Ric Flair. And went back to beating the motherfucking Xbox and shit. Yeah, hey man, you can't make this shit up.
What? We are the world. We are the children. Okay. So, that felt good. Oh, wait, sorry. That's what you stole my credit card on. Have a good day. Take it to the incinerator. Yo, that shit felt good, y'all. Okay. Y'all gotta try that shit. They play with your money.
So now she's telling everybody else to do it. She's motivated. She said it felt good. And I told you, that's why when a lot of you men was beat by your mom because it felt good. It was they stress relief. They couldn't do it to the father. They couldn't do it to nobody else, so they did it to you. I'm just keeping it real. And when you see these baby mama tell you do this with your son, that's why. This is why right here. She don't give a fuck about him. And then somebody take it to the incinerator.
Y'all gotta try that shit.
Try that shit.
They play with your money. They play with your money. They play with your money. Play with their fucking Xboxes. Yeah. I approve this message. Whew. Girl. Tired of whooping ass fucking breaking my nice nails and shit.
See what I'm saying? She worried about her nails. She says she's tired of breaking her nails and shit. So you know what? Check this out. Let's go back. Let's look at this. Now, child support $35, right? Now, I know y'all say ghetto ratchet and shit, but you think this hair costs $35? Nope. This hair costs some money. You know, hair hats, hair crowns cost some monies. Now that dress might have been $5, $10, but them nails, when you go to them nail shops, that shit costs. Everything that she got around is worth, even though we say it's garbage, we say like, man, it's trash, whatever. She spent more than $35. Or somebody gave it to her. But this right here costs. Them nails, fake nails, cost. They all cost. And she's acting a fool about $35 of child support that she split with her 2 kids. Like I said, I agree. Hey, I don't play stealing. I don't fuck that. You know what I mean? But you put this shit on social media to get your attention, to get your notoriety, to get your shine, to get other baby mama tears aside with you, to get your sympathy forcer to clap and give you validation. You did right, girl. You know what I mean? Ass nigga. And then she's still talking her shit. Now she really getting attention. She didn't get off. She didn't just, you thought right here she was going to get off when she went up there. You thought she was going to be done with it. No. I got to do an exit plan. I got to do an outro in this motherfucker.
Y'all gotta try that shit.
Try
play with your money. They play with your money.
Her tattoo.
They play with your money. Play with their fucking Xboxes. Yeah. I approve this message. Whew. Girl. Tired of whooping ass fucking breaking my nice nails and shit. It's shit.
You can't make this shit up, y'all. You just can't. You cannot make this shit up. That was the most exercise she ever had. I tell you that. But you can't make this shit up. Yeah, you say we got to do better. Yeah, she got to do better. I never did no goof ass shit like that. This shit right here. This shit is real, man. I told you, you ain't, man. This shit is real. And you know what? Hey, y'all. I know a lot of us used to watch Jerry Springer, right? She was on fucking Jerry Springer. She was on Jerry Springer. I want y'all to see this. Main side chick takes on side chick. So, I want y'all to check this out. This her. I don't know when this came out. I don't know if it's old. It could be old. But this her. And I used to fuck with Jerry Springer, especially when he was on Channel 5. When they was showing the fights and shit like that. Yeah, she's on Jerry Springer. Man. Hey, man. I ain't making this shit up. Let's continue. Let's check it out. This her. She looked totally different, right? Still big and shit, but she looked totally different. She got the goldy locks. I know she got the nails. Let me see right quick. She got the nails, you got the, whatever she got on, all that shit. But let's check this out.
You look like a thing. You walk around with your ass out all the time, just all over the place.
And whoever this woman is, say she walk around with her ass out. You saw that on the motherfucking video when she was emasculating her son. So she's telling the truth. But you both some hoes. But I'm just saying, she's telling the truth on that. But again,
I get paid to have my ass out. Okay, that's my profession, but you won't really call me a thot?
Yeah.
She said she get paid to have her ass out, just like the other one we talked about, Bossy Empress. She said she get paid to have her ass out and do what she do. And they proud. I ain't knocking it. You love do what you do. You be proud. But again, these are motherfuckers that set our boys up for failure. And you don't have to be a hoe. You don't have to be on social media selling ass and all that shit. It's just she's just having to do what she do. Because these baby mama terrorists got degrees, 6 figures, and everything else. High value baby mama terrorists do the same shit to their kids, but they necessarily don't film. But it's in that child's head because they filming watching that shit and they don't forget. It ain't in the world, but he got it. That's why our boys are fucked up to this day. And our girls are becoming the baby mama terrorists like their mama to this day. But let's finish out. Let's see if they're gonna fight and everything.
Okay, that's my profession, but you won't really call me a thot?
Yeah.
Just smack your.
So smack me.
Whoa.
Watch my mouth. Watch my mouth.
Not the hair.
All right.
Again, that's my friend. That's what you want to be with? That's my friend. You're not being friends with her, no. You really gonna kiss my girl? You can't talk to her. You can't talk to her no more. It's a wrap. I feel so if I want to. It's a wrap. You can't be with her. You can't be her friend. It's not happening no more. I'll be. You want to be her friend? You want to be her friend? You want to be her friend?
All of us to be friends.
You want all of us to be friends? You want all of us to be friends?
All right.
They want all of us to be friends.
Good Lord.
Hey, Jerry.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up?
Good.
Can I get you something to eat? With the... No, I mean with the water. With the water.
Nah.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to eat is this fake ass bitch.
Oh.
On the hair.
Oh. All right.
You can't make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up, man. You cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. You just cannot make this shit up. I be goddamn. Oh man, these man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the shit staged as far as all that shit. I don't know, but just, I wouldn't get on there to do no goof ass shit like that. You just can't. And yeah, he say, Jerry, because I'll get you something to eat because he knew what it was. Is this a man or a woman? It's supposed to be a woman. Damn. Man, Jesus. Let me see something.
Somehow, can you kind of like...
Check this out, y'all. Check this out. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't.
Angle yourself where you can see your face as well as your back.
This don't seem like the podcast, man.
Okay. I mean, it's a few changes in edit, but it's gonna work.
Okay.
Just like that. Oh yeah. It kind of like twirl. There you go. Just like that. Right, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the angle. Your side face looking into the camera as you have your back. You know what I'm saying as well. All right. Just like that. And there you go. And then look at the camera. Let's say it.
Hey world, it's Spicee as Cajun, and you are now tuned into the So Spicee podcast.
No, wait. Slow down. Now, slow down. You can say it more, put more passion into it. Put some more lip gloss and say it with more lip gloss. Yeah, and more passion and slowly. You want the people to feel it. You want the fans to feel it. It's not even feel right. It doesn't. It will feel right once it's done and you see it. People are gonna love it.
Are you sure?
I'm confident.
Do y'all love this, y'all?
I won't be much like this.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey world, it's Spicee as Cajun. You are now tuned into the So Spicee podcast. Can you keep an eye spicy and informative? And you recording me with your cell phone?
Oh no, this is
What the fuck?
This is for backup footage.
And your phone, your personal phone?
No, because it's a website that we're working on right now.
Cool eye.
It's a what?
I will snack features off your face, nigga. Cool eye.
Ike's gonna be here.
Cool eye.
I'm gonna call Ike. Relax.
You put it in your phone.
Ike's gonna be here. Relax.
You talking about you the
Relax.
assistant director? Hold up. You ain't even got the motherfucking lens cap off the camera.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Relax.
You putting this shit yourself on.
It's a site that we're working
You
on.
making beat off material with me?
No.
Is you making beat off
We're
material?
working on the site.
You a whole person?
There's a site
Who does
we're
this
working
shit?
on. We're trying to put together. I told me to take.
You better call that nigga Ike right
Ike
now.
will be here. I'm gonna call him now. There's a site that we're working on. So the footage that I have on my phone will be imported into Ox camera or other camera.
Yeah, it stays, but I'm just saying, it stays. I agree it stays in T. But what I'm saying is the fact that do anything for attention. Do any motherfucking thing for attention. Even set your son up for failure. You just can't, I'm telling you, you just can't make this shit up. But you'll have somebody come around and, talk that shit with that,
That ass though, right?
Yep. These the baby mama terrorists that do exist. Just different types of baby mama terrorists. But let me send y'all the link for this, man. Because also I want to show that video clip that's on TikTok with the mom making the closet, the bed, making the closet a jail cell. Excuse me. It's sad. It's sad. I want to know y'all thoughts. Definitely. Again, Mr. O came with the quickness from Inglewood. What's up, Mr. O? What's your thoughts? Yeah, my stomach, man.
I pray for that little man. That was the reason why I used to go to these gas stations. I used to get the little kids about $2, $3, $4, $5, as kids, because everybody used to look at me crazy. I was like, man, these motherfuckers might be the ones trying to rob me later. They might remember me. That's the reason why I'm helping them out. I feel sorry for this kid because he fucked in the head now.
100%. I bleed to the fullest. Hey, shit. Let me give you that order. I want to give a shout out to Whistle 2021 for the $1 cash app. So much love. 100 prayers. Cool. Appreciate you, my brother.
Bro, look. First of all, his mom is a porn star. First of all, his mom's a porn star that was on Jerry Springer.
That's what I'm saying.
You can actually Google, like he got a real upbringing, a real hard upbringing from.
He do. But people, be wanting to talk about wild boys the way they are, and this is why. This is why, brother. I want to give a shout out to Clan Killer for the $2 donation. He said almost at 5,000 subs. Mr. Palmer been here since 1.K. Strong. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah.
But dig this here though. I mean, the baby daddy bought the Xbox because she ain't never ever gonna destroy her own stuff.
No, not at all. Not at all. I agree.
She'll put that thing in the closet, under the bed, or she'll tell one of her girlfriends to hold it in their crib until he gets shit right.
Claire Killer say she's not a porn star. She a truck size model. Y'all niggas stupid.
Well, what's a model, man? What the hell, man?
She ain't a porn star to me either.
Melissa Ford was a model. Esther Baxter was a model. These chicks are just hoes that take pics.
Man, you just can't make this shit up, bro. But and like I say,
you ever come into my comment section talking about I should abandon black women? Never.
They sit back. They sit back and try to blame us for what's going on when they raise our boys.
Man, look, I called in the Jab show, 773. Look on his stream today. He said you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot blame the black man for how the black women are acting. Look, like case in point. Look, she was probably not raised by a father. She was probably raised by a baby mama terrorist, or she don't know who her daddy is at all. Now, look, this is what you call the remnants of what the society has produced. Like you got to do
the social medias.
My bad. I'm gonna show y'all that video with the baby mama terrorist putting it online, putting her son in jail. I want y'all to check this out too. Excuse me, shit. Tired, man. Stop dropping the roll on this couch. Hey, if y'all got TikTok, y'all definitely need to subscribe. Check this out, man. Look, check this out.
You might as well get a Twitch too.
Check this out, man. Nah, this is the video with the brother with the 10-year-old disrespecting the father. He got over 41,000. They're gonna put the action the video could result in serious injury. What the fuck kind of serious injury they talking about?
Play it.
Well, that's the one with the father. You remember the 10-year-old where we had?
Yeah.
That's the one they coming on serious injuries.
So
all right, this is the video y'all want y'all to check out. I want y'all to see this real clearly.
Snapchat and all other social medias.
They love putting them on social media.
When you have a disturbed son, a very badass child who don't listen and don't think that you can send them to jail, you bring the jail to your house. M.A. Johnson.
Now, she made the closet into a jail cell. Even call him M.A. Johnson. I think she gave him a number too. Now, a lot of white, black, blue, and green said that she didn't do nothing wrong. That's the right thing to go do. Even civil forces. I said putting it online, that made it the right thing to do. And out of all discipline, you had to pretend that he was locked up in jail. That what got me. What's your take, Mr. O? This is jail cell.
She's just prepared her for his future.
Exactly. But sit back and say it's a good thing. I
slept in similar rooms while I was say homeless and shit like that. So I understand the shit. Being in closed spaces did kind of like maybe don't want to be in a jail cell at the same time.
Yeah, do me a favor. Oh, you did it. No, I was gonna say you can log off to YouTube, so you ain't got to mute. But yeah, so I want y'all to. Yeah, she got me Supermax. I want y'all to finish, but I just want that M.A. Johnson. Now, don't get me wrong. The shit she said he did, I understand. But why put it on social media? That's the problem I have. Now, me personally, I wouldn't make no jail cell because that's something you don't want to see your kid in. Now, what they did for me when I was going to school, I think was it great? It was 7th grade. They took us on a field trip to Cook County Jail. And when I saw the old Cook County Jail, I said, that's a place I don't want to be. So we went on there on a field trip, but we wasn't my parents ain't made no closet as a jail cell or trap me in the basement and trap me in the attic and all that shit. You hear about a lot of parents, especially them out Karens, you find a kid malnourished in a cage and all that shit. That ain't hell nah. This shit, you can't make this shit, but everybody justified this shit. A simple for a spin, they took us to a simple field trip. They took me to Cook County Jail. Not just me, but everybody else. To Cook County Jail. And that's the old county was a nasty ass, funkified ass place. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't know how motherfuckers are there. People doing life, people doing time, people on drugs, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, busting them dope moves. But she put him in the closet, make a jail. And I said she a baby mama Ted. Motherfucker say, no, she ain't no baby mama Ted. She doing the Lord's work. Putting on social media. Then when I say put on social media, they say, oh no, I want to put on social media. Okay then, motherfucker. But let's hear out. Then I'm gonna let Mimi talk.
What is your number?
0804207.
She gave him a number. She said, what is your number? And she gave him a number. Mr. O?
Man. Really trying to go prepare for his future. He might as well go ahead and start growing dreadlocks and get gold teeth and go ahead and get him a blicky.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Mimi, I read what you said behind the scenes. Matter of fact, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna give you my email. And then you can email me. And I'll have y'all information. I just send it behind the scenes. But yeah, let's finish. Gave him a number. He had to learn,
As you see, he has his socks and drawers. He has his towel and hygiene.
She did that to the T. Gave him that. That's how he did it. Hung the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all good, brother. Look at it.
Sickening.
Gave him a number. Got his jaws hanging up. That's what they do. Socks and shit. You know what I mean? But let's continue. Go ahead, O.
I was gonna say to set him like a science lab, a computer lab, or something like that. She gonna set him up a jail cell. Yeah, great mama of the year.
Right.
These one that say we need our Mother's Day, we mother and the father. Yeah, these the ones right here, huh?
Right, exactly. Shit, let's continue.
He will be only coming out for what?
To use the restroom, wash my body, and brush my teeth, eat.
Okay. Basically, you're on restriction. Jail, y'all don't get to have fun. You get to come out to eat. So Snapchat and all other social medias.
That was basically, but I'm gonna play it all the way through. Who wrote the caption? I don't know who wrote the caption. I posted it, but I put baby mama terrorist. I did that. But I don't top part. I think, oh, here you go right here. King made _nuke 3. That's who made the caption. But I'm gonna play it all the way through because she felt it was an honor.
When you have a disturbed son, a very badass child who don't listen and don't think that you can send them to jail, you bring the jail to your house.
Right.
M.A. Johnson, what is your number?
08042007.
As you see, he has his socks and drawers. He has his towel and hygiene. He will be only coming out for what?
To use the restroom, wash my body, and brush my teeth, eat.
Okay. Basically, you're on restriction. Jail, y'all don't get to have fun. You get to come out to eat. Snapchat.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't make this shit up. Oh, I want to give a shout out to the dislike that I have, and that's cool. I understand why you got the dislike. I get it. I have no problem with the dislike. Salute to you for the dislike because it do still go somewhere in the algorithm. I appreciate it to the max. So without further ado, I have to give a shout out to you, and you can holler at my boy Reverend X.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Not at all. Yeah, she is grooming him for jail. She's grooming him for prison. Yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with no discipline. Then you put on social media to the world to see. And I want y'all to see the comments. I want y'all to see it. Not like the good old comments. The good old comments. Because they just filed this shit. Now, this young lady says, this is beyond discipline. Oh, let me let Jaylon in here. This is beyond discipline. Yes, ground him to his room, but this is taking it too far. She needs to go to jail. Brother said, better she do this now than have to visit him in prison. Good job, Mom. White dude. That's what I say. I had everybody coming on my shit. Another lady said, it's better that's it. Better mom to teach him with tough life than a correctional officer. Way to go, Mom. Kudos to you. That's love. Now, I want y'all to dissect this right quick. She said, that's it. Better mom to teach him with tough life. She didn't say tough love, right? See, I'm a dumb nigga out Cottage Grove. She didn't say tough love. She said tough life. So tough life meaning put on social media and humiliate her son, emasculate him, tell him his future so he can be in that future. She didn't say tough love. She said tough life. So she condoned this shit. Put it out there to the world to see. Don't do it behind the scenes. Put it out there for the world to see. Get your attention. Show you, and again, they always showing their face first. They They, they showing their face and shit like this. They got to show their face first before they do the bullshit. Because if it was just about showing discipline or whatever, when you just show the child, you wouldn't even show your face. But you got to show your face. She say, way to go, mom. Let me see. Actually, I thought this was a white woman, but she got a lot of filter on her face. Pastor's ex-wife, not pastor's sex wife. Either way, you can't make this shit up. Either
Lord.
Yeah, exactly. Pastor's sex wife or ex-wife.
Probably both.
Probably both. Yeah. Okay. Get ready. You will no longer be his mom, and you will face charges no matter what your purpose is. It will not be received as such. So I guess she's saying, I guess he'll disown. So she's against it. And then he go to, is this Al Karen? He go, Al Karen, girl, wake up. You the problem. This is not abuse by any means. And the thing is, I didn't say it was some type of physical abuse, but it is some type of mental abuse.
The same stuff when they go to court trial, divorce. She said she was mental abusive, emotional abusive. Is this what they're doing to the kid right now?
Huh?
Like how they go to court, say you mentally abusive and emotional abusive when we do supposedly do it to them. What's she doing to the kid?
That's what I'm saying. And then somebody Maldonado. No, ma'am. He has a bed, light, gas, and electric, and the private to go to the restroom, and his clothes. No child abuse, Karen. They think this is a Karen. This ain't no Karen. She just got that filter shit on her face. It's a black woman. Light skin, but she also got filter on her face. Child abuse from the eyes of the world. And I'm sure you know that what matters either. That's why I say you can't make this shit up. What else? Lisa Marie said, this is not abuse. It's good parenting. Another Karen. Al Karen, that is. And then I clapped and I said, yes, put it on social media, baby mama terrorist. Queen Elizabeth, I'm going to tell you right now, you can tell some of y'all haven't ever been through nothing. This mama trying to save his life. This could be his life. Yeah, it could be his life. Because the way she did it, it probably ended up being his life. I'll give you that. Bullshit. To the people saying call CPS, please go sit in the back because y'all are the problem. This isn't abuse, it's discipline. These white women.
All right, so let's say it's twofold. All right, let's say that this will probably instill some structure and order into him because it'll give him the so-called fear of going to the jail. But will it indeed really make him go ahead into the prison industrial complex because it's displayed as music, as movies, and all that good stuff?
Right.
So he's gonna lose regardless.
Right. And I'll tell you, a lot of these Karens came on my platform saying you saving your son's life and bravo, more parents should do this. And that's why I told y'all, look, this is why I told y'all the worst baby mama terrorists is these Al Karens. Don't think that these baby mama terrorists don't do the same shit these black fake queens do. These motherfuckers condone this shit. Don't think that they don't do it. It's just they're not gonna put it out there for the world to see. And I'll tell you, the majority of people that's commenting is these white Al Karens. These ain't a bunch of black queens. These Al Karens. You're saving your son's life doing this. Bravo. These are baby mama terrorist supporters. These the feminists that I talk about. And y'all say white man is ruling the world? No, white man ain't ruling the world. Feminism is. Yeah, it's better than having to bury them and all that shit. Black Rose Thorne said, this is not abuse. This is called being a good mama who loves her son enough to lay down the house rule. Okay. Let's see. Big ass Wendy said, oh no, big ass Sassy Queen says, that's a big motherfucker. Good for you, mama. I did this to my children. CPS is not going to respond. Yeah, maybe not for you because you got white privilege. But it might be kind of different for the queen. But then again, you know what? Government daddy ain't gonna do nothing for her either because they support the government daddy. And government daddy look out for them. They the right hands. But yeah, she said she did it to her kid. Hey, I told you. Chris says, kudos to you, mom. I have taken everything but the bed out of my kid's room. So same thing as being grounded to his room. This is not abuse. Why you okay? My thing is, why don't you just take everything out the room and do it that way? Why you had to make it to a jail? Saying my thing is, why you put it online? That's you know, you can't. I'll tell you, these cameras, these are not a bunch of black queens. Maybe a few. This is not abuse. And kudos for her trying to teach him there are consequences for his actions. Another Karen. This is not abuse. It's called discipline. Here go another Karen. For all the Karens, I wish my parents had showed me reality of my decision before I was old enough to learn on my own. When he get older and jail don't scare him, then what's next? That's a good question. That's a good question. Ain't that what you just said, Mr. O? I think that's what Mr. O just said.
Yeah.
She said it. Black woman. When he get older and jail don't scare him, then what's next? Because a lot of niggas ain't scared of jail. A lot of niggas like jail.
And you know what, Mr. Palmer? You know what, Mr. Palmer? The reason why I'm not looking at the credence of the Karens because if we did that to Little Billy and Little Jimmy, she would have a fit. So
that's why I said the difference is they not gonna go to jail. Right? They not gonna go to jail. I said, but I don't know. Might be them queen. Might be different.
now the Karen, she wants to see the little boy go to jail because that means that's less of him out there on the streets. So they are happy that she's being teaching him to go to jail and making her kid go to college. So he got a better shot in life. You can't make this shit up.
Man, you can't make this shit up. Man, but let me see what somebody's answer is. It won't be lack of trying. I would do this with my kids. I don't play and bet calls CPS. I'll open the doors for them. Here go another kid. I told you these I can't. I told you I don't want y'all to think that this don't happen in these Al Karen's land. Don't think that. I'm telling you, these are the number one baby mama tears ever. Them the worst of the worst. Don't ever think that these Al Karens is nowhere near. They top tier. They number one. This is real. Shout out to this kid's dads. This is not discipline. That is solitary confinement, physical, emotional, sound, deprivation. This is abuse by definition. Yeah, mental abuse. Yeah, shout out to the brother, man. I mean, hey, y'all want to sit back and say, I forgot to do Clan Killers. He's $2 donation. He said Stragzilla destroying the community. #fatherless. Facts. I'll tell you, these out can't support this shit. That's what I say. Don't ever think. I mean, no matter what we see in our community, no matter what we talk about here, no reason why I don't post a bunch of Karen videos because I don't have it. I wish I would post it because I'd be happy to put it out there. I'll be looking, but it's hard to find them.
These terrorists, they're exposing themselves.
That's all they doing. That's all they doing. That's the thing.
And this clearly proves that women don't know what the fuck to do with no kids, especially not boys. They have no guidance. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Man, you can't make this shit up. Also want to give a shout out. Not a shout out. I'm my bad. I'm on something else. You got another Karen. Better being done that at home with mom and dad rather than end up in the worst situation. Stop trying to shame this strong, beautiful mother. I told you can't make this shit up. Props, mom. Another Karen. I told you these Karen. Hey, this is now this lady said this is a CPS case. If this shows this abuse, what else going on that is being seen? See, they think abuse got to be just physical. Because that's usually what they put you in for. They don't care about mental. That's why kids still be with the baby mama terrorists. I'll tell you, all this, the good parenting. Now, somebody called DSS. Some white woman said Harry Potter looks different here. I guess you're calling her Harry Potter. And a couple black men like she wild. This other Karen said, what's her at? Because I want to love and support her. And I put at baby mama terrorist. I'm confused. Single moms have to get creative. Why aren't we complaining about her not being able to tell his daddy to come discipline him? Well, that's because nigga alienated. Nigga can't be around. He ain't allowed to be around. Might be locked up on false allegations. A lot of different factors. Maybe she ran him off. But y'all, all these Karens that's on my page comment about this shit. You even had a Karen ass-shaped boogie to do a response video, and it's a black girl. You know, I'm telling you just can't make all these Karens. They love this. I told you. Don't ever think that these Al Karens are innocent and these Al Karens are not baby mama terrorists because they walk around like they hide and thou. Now, even with this one, she says she's showing him a reality of bad actions. Some of y'all have never been disciplined. I said, yes, but never been put on social media, though. And she said, okay, true. It really shouldn't be shown in publicly shown. Okay, then. So while y'all motherfuckers sitting back saying this shit is good, it's the right thing to do, is justified, but you're not going to call out the fact that this bitch put it on social media for the world to see. Now, at least this Karen, her name Christian, said, okay, truth. It really shouldn't be publicly shown. So if you're going to do something like this, which I still want to do, I just take everything out the room. If you don't want to whoop them, take everything out the room. Take the Xbox. But you put him in there, making like a jail cell, get him an inmate number, got the shit hanging up there. You tell him that's his future. And like the woman said, if he get adjusted to jail, don't give a fuck about jail, then what's going to happen? You can't make this shit up. You can't. Daylon, what's your I know you said something earlier, but what's your take on this, man? You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, like y'all said earlier, y'all basically just basically prepping him for jail. Like he's not gonna be afraid to go to. He's gonna be like, his whole mentality is gonna be, well, I've already been in jail in my own house before, so it ain't gonna be no jail. So that's gonna be his whole mentality.
Right, and that's what, man. Again, I'm gonna tell y'all, men and women on here, I'm just letting you know, once again, Malcolm said it.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled.
And you know what? This is another reason why I made this platform. It's about exposing. It's about bringing awareness. I can't change the laws. The laws ain't gonna change nowhere. No time soon. We'll be a whole nother generation in the next 50, 60 years. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But we have the power to change ourselves. We have the power to get ourselves north. You don't have the power to change somebody else. You can influence, you can beg, you can leave them to the ocean, but they don't drink it. They're just there. You have the power to do for yourself, and you have the power to change yourself. You have the power to change the laws of your mind. And that's what it's all about. This is out here. I want you men, I want you women to know that they're out here for real. When y'all think that it ain't like that because y'all came from a two-parent household, because you didn't have them problem with your baby daddy, maybe because you did it the right way, got married, maybe because you never been to jail before, maybe because you had never dealt with child support, maybe because you had a child's mother, you on child support, but yeah, you was able to see your kids and everything. Just because you didn't have this situation don't mean that a lot of people is not having this type of situation. See, you got to understand, this shit has been going on for a long ass time. Been going on since the 70s, probably in the 60s. And the reason why you have more baby mama terrors because they're raised by their baby mama terrors mothers. And if the fathers are not in the picture, 9 out of 10, he was kicked out, ran off, alienated, and everything else. You got people in their 60s, they 70s, they 50s, and even now in my age, telling you that I was alienated. Manipulation. Y'all heard George Bruno? I ain't know nothing about all that, but what did he say? He just got off child support some months ago. He's 60 years old. He dealt through that 20 years ago, alienating and all that shit. Still don't talk to his kids, his sons. The daughter texts him and shit. He just texts him. And y'all sit back and he had an Al Karen, but you sit back and tell me this shit don't exist? We have to change the laws, not mine. Real talk. Because if we don't, all we doing is setting ourselves up for failure.
See, like you said, we gotta keep our veins cold.
Oh, you definitely veins cold. You have to keep your veins cold, bro.
See, this right here, this like the biggest red pill because this situation is supposed to be like the boogeyman in society. It's like you ain't supposed to speak it up because I mean it's there, but we ain't supposed to talk about it. It's
Right.
taught in every household. Yo, you are not, you are a victim. You know what I'm saying? You just everything's going against you. Racist white supremacy. Your daddy ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to take all accountability. Now, I'm not saying all women because there's some fucked up some neighbors out here, some fucked up Tyrones, Pookies, and Ray Rays. I mind you, I get that. Same time though, you still lay down with them.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I get all, yeah, but I'm just saying that we have to get ourselves in order. Antisocial, she's from the UK. Shout out to her. She said 60. Yeah, 60. Who you think? What's his name? My Mac that's on here, man, that donate all the time. He's 63 years old. He went through that shit. His son, 40 years old. His son is 41, 42 years old, and he's manipulated and don't fuck with his father. But yeah, he was paying $1,100 a month in child support.
It's best to pay child support than pay child support and alimony.
Exactly. She said, "What did I do that was so wrong?" You didn't do nothing wrong. I see y'all talking. Y'all just dialogue. Ain't nothing wrong. It's all good. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. And you know, when old girl was talking to Jessica, asked him out, "You in the UK? How you talk about this shit going on in all these European countries? This shit going on in these third world countries. All this shit going on. It's worse over there actually. So it's especially for a black man out there in the UK.
Yeah, it's worse than India.
Yeah. Oh, India. Yeah, India. Hell yeah. I talked to Indian guys. That's how I learned that India had child support, and he said it's feminism. He said that men don't get the respect. They got to walk behind the woman.
Hell, look at I don't know if Switzerland or Sweden, right? But they are basically
countries.
No, they are importing Asian women into their country because they won't even want to deal with their own women, and they it's terrible over there, straight up. You can't make this up.
No, you can't. And I want to give a shout out to Quincy X for the $15 cash out. Her strong face as attention horn, 100%, bro. And see, people get mad because the shit that they
again. I've been hearing a lot of people.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Jelon.
But I've been hearing a lot of people. I've been hearing a lot of people pedestalize Asian women and say, "Oh, Asian women aren't like that, and they're different, and all that kind of stuff." I never believed it.
If they Americanized, they got that feminist culture. They all one and the same. They all one and the same. Don't fall for that either, man. If they Americanized, they ain't got a family culture, family background. They all one and the same.
Yeah, even your so-called Dominicans and Colombians, all
they
that.
All one and the same. They all one and the same.
You.
They all one and the same. If they got that feminist ideology, and if they ain't got no family structure, that's anywhere in the world. Even man, bro. Matter of fact, y'all heard about the dude they say that killed his no, he ain't killed nobody. He found out the kid wasn't his. He saw the nigga on Snapchat with another dude, and they were supposed to be married. He's from Africa, but I guess he was from here. But he ended up having a heart attack and died. When I looked at the comments, a lot of Nigerians, Africans, they were saying, a lot of women were saying that's what he get. That's how it is when you gone and all that shit. They no different from these baby mama tears here, man. And I was looking up some more Instagram. You got a lot of reality shows in Africa. You got them bitches getting fake asses. You got them having drug problems and cocaine, hair hats, and everything. They do the same shit over there.
You know why? Mr. Palmer?
But it don't happen over there. I'm like, wait, they stealing coffins out the motherfucking funeral homes and shit.
Yeah.
And talking about this shit don't happen like it is in America. You a motherfucking lie, bitch.
You know why, Mr. Palmer?
You a motherfucking lie. Go ahead.
Yo, we influence their culture, bro. I mean, shit.
Right.
I mean, it is what it is. Western society is the influencer, and they all want to be like the sister, and not the Claire's, not the so-called Michelle Obama. Yeah, they don't want to be like them. They want to see the ones that's on 69th Street, 79th Street, man. That's who they want to see.
Right. We got Michelle up in here.
So Africa gone too?
Huh? I mean, not. Here's the thing: Africa got more of a culture. I will say that it ain't the whole country of Africa. I'm just saying they got shit over there too. But the majority of them, if they're not Americanized, then yeah, you got you a good one. But you know, I'm just saying they ain't no motherfucking saints either. But I'm gonna let Michelle talk. Did I say your name right?
It's Michaela.
Michaela. You know, I'm from Cottage Grove. That's why I asked. I don't like messing up nobody's name. Michaela, how you doing? I think it froze up. I think she froze up. You got to log in and come back. Hold on. You froze up. Can you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, what's going on?
This month I have a court case. It's for visitation of my children and also for them overtaking amount of money out of my paycheck. And all I end up with at the end of the time after I pay my bills and everything is like $200, and I've been struggling like this for like the last 5 years, and the guy's made my life hell, and I've tried to do my best, do the right thing, call a lawyer, do all that, but nothing's changed. And I just want to know what did I do that was so wrong that I got my kids taken away from me, and like I don't know, it just
where you from?
I'm from North Platte, Nebraska.
How's the child support? Well, because I've been to Norfolk and I've been to what's the other Omaha. What is the
yeah, Omaha. I have family up in Omaha.
Okay, I've been there a couple of times, quite a few times. What's the child support like out there? The system.
Well, I'm currently paying $350 every 2 weeks.
So you pay $600 a month.
Yeah.
Why you don't have custody of your kids?
I had a mental breakdown. I was psychically attacked. I was seeing things that weren't there. And then I had to go to the doctors, and I see a psychiatrist, and I'm schizophrenic and all this other stuff. But I still try not to use that as a leverage to not have my kids. I was unhealthy back then, but I'm clean now, and I've came a far ways, and I'm just trying to do the right thing, you know?
Yeah, let me ask you this. So you got 2 kids?
Yes, my daughter and my son.
Okay, how old are they?
My daughter's 13, my son's 9.
So why would you? Do you know why you were schizophrenic? Was you on drugs or you was like you born?
That and I don't know. Sometimes I have I'm intuitive, and I can see things like I can see spirits, I can see auras, I can see. I was a CNA a long time ago, and death scared me. And then when you actually have to witness it, that's when my intuition and my powers came, and I see what. It's hard to explain.
I get it. Let me ask you this. So what drugs were you taking for you to have the schizophrenia and the paranoia?
I take Abilify every day, and if I don't take it, you can definitely tell. Like my face changes. I'm a complete bitch. Excuse my language.
No, it's cool.
And I try not to be like that. I take 7 different medications, but I am doing good in life. I'm not doing drugs. I smoke weed, but I'm legal to do that because of the PTSD and all the trauma that I've gone through.
So let me ask you this. So I'm talking about when I ain't talking about the drugs you take like medication. I'm talking about was you on like cocaine, crack, anything? The reason why you got schizophrenia. So what was you using?
I was using it, and the only reason why I was doing it is because I was in pain, and I didn't have anybody else here in Arkansas. I live here in Arkansas.
Oh, you're in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
So what was you using? You was using what? Crack or cocaine? Which one was it?
All of it, except for heroin and hallucin. I can't say it.
I'm from Cottage Grove. I understand hallucination drugs. So, or like PCP.
Yeah.
Like shrooms.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this: where was your mom and dad when you was going through this?
They're not around. I don't have a father. I've never have. But my mom was both of them, and like I don't keep in contact with my mom anymore just because I'm still trying to forgive her for all the stuff that she put me through.
And that's what I want to know. And that's what I want to know. Because and I'm glad you came on here, and I'm glad you ain't thinking like, man, if I come on here, man, they gonna bash me. Nah, it ain't about bash. I want people to tell their story and keep it real. The thing is, let's go back to the mom. So you was raised by your mom. She you didn't have your dad for whatever reason. So you telling me, so what did your mom do to make you basically start doing drugs and doing the shit you was doing before you even got to the point of having the kid and going through the child support? What was going on?
There was infidelity. My parents would cheat on each other, and then my mom, whenever she would get upset, I'm like the strongest out of the five of us.
It's
Like,
5 of y'all.
yeah, and just I don't know, just being called names and all that. And then I knew my mom was using too. And the only reason why I ever touched anything is just because I was hurting. I was medicating myself. I didn't have anybody, and anybody that I tried to turn to wouldn't actually listen to me.
So so coming up, you basically in the mental abuse. Was you physical abuse too?
Yes, I was, by the father of my kids.
Okay, so but I'm talking about with your mom. I mean, before we got to this part,
Yes.
I mean, with your mom, your mom and dad, or just your mom?
My mom.
Your mom. So basically, and you say it's 5 of y'all?
Yes.
So how's your other siblings? Was they going through the same path, or they kind of?
They're in and out of jail on meth, just stuff like that. That's another reason why I moved away. I mean, you can get drugs anywhere, but like where I'm from,
yeah,
that's what it was known for.
most definitely. So I want y'all to listen to this, y'all, because when we talk about, I ain't calling you a baby mama terrorist, but when we talk about baby mama terrorists, or we be like, man, I'm dealing with a woman, she's snapping out, acting a fool, she want to fight, whatever going on. That's why I see you have to interview and see what you're dealing with, because she probably wouldn't be doing or did the shit that she did if the mom put in that environment. That's what I'm saying. Keeping it real. You mixed?
Yes, I'm Indian, Hispanic, white,
Okay.
German.
Okay. No black in you?
But I feel like it sometimes.
Yeah, right. Watching my video. So basically you basically went through all your life. So then down the line you end up how long you been knowing the guy your kid's father?
Like, what do you mean?
How long you been knowing him? Like
13 years.
13 years. Did y'all so y'all kind of grew up together?
A high school sweetheart.
High school. So everything was cool until when?
I started working at Tyson's, and I was just having severe depression moments and stuff, and I just was ignoring it, and I would refuse to go to the doctors. And then I don't know, I just got really upset one day, and I couldn't stop hurting. And then one of my friends at the time offered me something. I'm like, okay, like I tried it. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't feel that no more. I don't feel that pain no more. So I would just suppress it. I would do drugs just to suppress everything that I was seeing and just feeling. It was rough. It still is rough.
Okay. So your boyfriend, was he doing drugs with you, or he didn't know what you was doing?
Oh, I couldn't hear you. You sound like a robot.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was saying, did your boyfriend at the father, was he doing drugs with you, or he didn't know what you was doing?
He didn't know what I was doing. I was doing it behind doors. I would snort it and be on my way to do what I needed to get done. But he himself was doing drugs behind my back.
Okay.
After I got over him and got into a new relationship, I found out a bunch of stuff that was hidden from me, and it kind of messed me up again.
Yeah.
And that's why I just want to know, like, I'm a loving person. I care about people. I love cooking. I used to be a CNA, you know. I care about people's feelings and stuff. I just don't understand. I pray to the gods and my spirit guides and all them, and I keep asking them, what is it that I did that was wrong in my life that I deserve? I'm getting this kind of treatment.
I'm be honest with you. It comes from your, be honest, I don't know about your mom's background, but it comes from your upbringing. It comes from your mom. You know, it comes from your mother. You know what I mean? You was getting abused. You was getting mental and physical abuse. Was any? I gotta ask you. Was there any sexual abuse?
Yes, I was molested by my mom's ex-husband. He was my stepfather. I would never call him dad. His name was Manuel. And he actually just got in trouble again. A little girl told her mom that he had touched her down there. And that's what he did to me. And he finally got caught. And I'm just glad, that it's out there now. And my mom, when I told her what happened, my mom told me I was lying and that I needed to keep my mouth shut because I was going to get people in trouble.
Ain't that a bit? And that right there is the baby mama tears I talk about. I tell y'all, baby mama tears coming off for him. So how old are you?
32.
32.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one of the reasons is what you came through, what you went through. Quincy, Quincy even asked me to ask you. I'm like, let me see. Background, man. It's the background. What do you have you thought about seeking therapy?
Yeah, I actually see my therapist every 4 weeks because due to COVID, there's just been a lot of in and out of doctors because they got it or whatever. But I take therapy for that. But it helps. I don't know, like it's had a little help. Like it's helped me a little bit, but it's uncomfortable for me to talk about things like that.
Right.
Like I don't even know you, and I'm okay to talk to you. Like I have a good feeling. You're a real kickback, cool person, and thanks for just listening to me. Child support sucks. It really does, and I've done everything that I can do. And
let me ask you this: Do you get any visitations?
I'm supposed to be, but their father keeps me away. And then when I do spend time with them, he's like parked outside and I'm inside McDonald's with my kids or something. Like I don't need to be supervised. I'm not gonna go do drugs with them. That's just stupid,
But you know what? That's the unfortunate part. By you having the past, it's your past that come back to haunt you. By you having like you say, you don't do nothing anymore. Saying you working and you got your own, look like you got your own setup. The fact of the matter is they got you on record. And that's why I asked, did you get therapy? What you gonna have to do, you got to try to earn it, and then you have to go back and fight in court. That's a step-by-step process. That's something like you got to talk to like yoga or me or even central entities, people like that face. That got to be a long step road ahead, but you can do that. You can definitely do it. It's just gonna take time, but you definitely gotta. I know you say you don't like speaking out, like you say with the therapist, because it's their job. But you need to seek therapy, and if you got friends and family that you trust, you need to tell your story. You definitely have to put it out there. You have to again change the laws of your mind, but you definitely have to get yourself in order first before you be able to go to the step to even have some type of overnight visitation or even have unsupervised. Because with your situation, he gonna continue to use that as leverage, so you don't get to see him at all. Unless you just say at a McDonald's. It's like kind of like you got either dance with his music, or is it like I tell my guys, you got to wash your hands and move on and get yourself in order and maybe try to fight it, come back. But let me ask you this: Do you? I'm gonna let you talk because you know the laws too, Israel. Are you able to talk to him on the phone or FaceTime or text?
Yeah, I can FaceTime him or
So
I have Snapchat or whichever.
So he do let you do that. It's just when it comes to seeing him, that's when he be like, oh nah, you ain't. We have to meet at McDonald's or something.
Yeah, or something suddenly came up. I have to go do a job and you can see the kids next week. And then the next week comes and he'll just text me out of nowhere and be like, are you here yet? And I'm like, I'm on my way. Like when he wants something, he wants it done like his way. And if it's not done his way, he'll punish me by not letting me see the kids.
Yeah, it sounds like a baby mama tear. And I tell y'all, we do have baby daddy tears. Not a lot of, but we got a few baby daddy tears out there. Let me ask you this: Do you know why he's doing all that? And I understand him saying supervised visitation and no, I get that. But why do you think he punish you when something go on, or if you ain't dancing to his music? Why do you think that?
I just think that because of the drugs and all the experiences that I had with him. I don't know. I just think that we weren't good for each other, and not that this matters. He's a Sagittarius and he's a fire sign, and I'm a Leo and I'm a fire sign. So we would clash a lot, and I just, I don't know. I lost.
Well, let me so did he take you to court? That how he got cussed? He took you to court.
And then the second time I took him to court for equal custody, he signed the paper and everything. But then 6 months later, I told him I don't want nothing to do with you. You know, he's like, "Well, I'm taking your ass to court for child support," and it was horrible. Like, why would you do that to a mother? You know, and their kids, and it's their grandparents. Take care of my kids while he's out working or running his errands or whatever. And I also feel like my kids are being abused or just being locked inside a room where they can't talk and it's just watch TV or do your homework. That's how I feel he does to my children.
Is he in Arkansas too, or he's in
Yeah, he's in Arkansas, Berryville, Arkansas.
Oh, that's why. Is that why you moved to Arkansas?
Okay,
that's understandable. So how often you get to talk to your kids?
Over the phone or FaceTime.
I mean how often a week? How often you get to talk to them?
Probably like every 2 weeks. And I've done I've gotten a raise and all this other stuff. I've got my shit together, you know?
Right.
And now it's just getting this done and over with because I'm tired of it like haunting me. It like hurts my pride, and I feel like I don't deserve to have to live this way or to feel this way, you know? And I've seen other people pay child support, but like they're like theirs is way lower, and I just don't understand why I have to pay so much when the government knows that I need to survive. I need to, you know, have a car or my license just to go out and work so I can pay my child support, you know?
So do they in Nebraska, do they go by both incomes?
I think so.
So you say you pay $600 a month. Where you work, if you don't mind me asking?
I work at the Basin Hotel. I'm a prep and I do dishwashing and I just clean. I'm like the cleaning person, but I'm really badass at prep. I love doing prep. It's art.
And they take $600 a month?
Yes, bi-weekly. And before they take all the taxes, my check's like $800, $900.
Yeah.
But by the time that they take the $350 out and then the other taxes for state, I'm left with like $200 basically.
You ever thought about getting it modified down, getting it lowered?
Yeah, that's why I got a lawyer, and he hasn't done anything yet, but he says he's in the process, and I'm supposed to have court the 20th. I'm nervous about it, but I just want this to be over with because it's getting in my way and my boyfriend's way of starting our family.
Okay, well the thing is though, I'm gonna tell you, just like somebody said in the chat, welcome to our world, because this is what we've been going through since the 30s. This is what black people been going through since the 70s, basically. But this is what men go through as a whole when it comes to child support, and they taking our checks, and you only left with $150, and they don't care about your well-being. They don't care. The first obligation is to pay that child support. They do not care if you end up not paying your rent, your mortgage. If you got other kids, they don't care. If you living in a funeral home, they don't care. They do not care. You in our world. You know what I mean? But you definitely need. Hey, I'm gonna let Israel holler at you because he knows something about the law. But you definitely got to see about getting it modified and prove that you don't make what they taking. And that's not easy because government daddy is never gonna lower your shit. Yeah, you graduated, you one of us, but you definitely, I'm gonna be honest with you, you got to take care of you first. Definitely you got to get your mental intact. You will have to definitely seek that therapy. You would definitely have to be around like-minded people like us. You know, you got to clean yourself. Like I say, you got to change the laws of your mind, and that's nowhere near close to have equal custody to your child. But you got to get yourself in order as a person. You know, Yizra, I know you got something to say when it comes to the child support.
Yeah, no, I had something when it comes to her seeing her babies. Now, if you, they did not diminish your parental rights, so you can always see your kids in school, either it's a school setting or at the hospital. If they have a hospital visit, you have to get in contact with the hospital because they got everything they need, and the hospital is fully aware that even if you don't have custody, you still have decision-making abilities when it comes to your child. The only reason, they take the child away and they claim that it's because of their protection, but that's all it's about. It's not about your parental rights are 1,000% still intact when it comes to decision-making abilities for the kid. And this is for the fathers as well. If you are not able to see your kid, just make sure to go to whatever hospital they hire and tell them, I'm the parent and my parental rights have not been taken away. They just say that, they don't want me around them for some be it some protection or whatever the case is. But when it comes to school, you can go to their school, their principal, let it be known. I want to know everything going on. If they have an IEP, I want to be involved in that. Because
parent-teacher conference, I want to do those things.
Yeah, you can do it. You have to go there and let it be known. Documentation. I am the mother, and I want to know about this. And just and like I said, the courts they separate fathers and mothers because of they think it has something to do with protecting the child, but protection has nothing to do with the rest of
nowhere near
rights.
Right. Right. You know what? You see, this is your first time on a live. You see what say private chat. Click on there, and I'm gonna send you my email. Send me an email so we could talk more. You could talk to people like Face over the phone and stuff like that, so you can know some of these laws. But you're gonna have to, just like I tell the men, you're gonna have to get yourself in order first. Even though, like you say, I'm clean, I ain't doing that. You still have to get yourself in order because you got a lot of trauma in the past that it ain't erased. It ain't. You definitely got to get yourself in order first, and hopefully the person you dealing with, your boyfriend, he supports you. He knows what's going on. He's not putting you down that path to get drunk, high, and all that stuff. I drink. Ain't nothing wrong with a sip, but you know what I mean. Getting indulged and addicted and stuff like that. I just sent it to you, so go there. You check your information. You can't make this shit up. And also, this is an example, like you even said. You said that your the father didn't know what you was doing behind the scenes. And this is why I tell us as men and women, we have to learn who we deal with background. We got to learn to see what's going on so you'll get too far involved in a situation you can't get out of. You know what I mean? This shit is real. This happened to men and women. That's why at one point this was just a man's talk when I first started, but then I realized, we all need help. The ones that want to be helped, but
welcome to social democracy.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This shit is real, man. And like you say, they take your money, you left with $200. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about your livelihood. All they care about you paying that check. He's a baby daddy terrorist. I ain't, don't get me wrong. I don't knock him for getting custody. But I do knock the fact that he's using the kids to hurt you and do the same thing with these baby mama terrorists do because you won't dance to his music. So I have a problem with that with whoever. So, but as far as him getting custody, I understand why he got custody. As far as him getting full custody, I understand that. The only problem I have that I definitely don't like is the fact that, oh, yeah, I'm gonna come let you see. Oh, you're not gonna come over and give me none, or you're not gonna dance to my music. Oh, well, I ain't coming in. No. Now you're using the baby as pawns and everything else like these baby mama terrorists do. I have a problem with that. Definitely have a problem with that. So let me ask you this. But no, let me tell you this. If your lawyer continue to bullshit, you can do this shit yourself.
Okay.
You can do it yourself. That's why I tell you, give me my email. I send you my email, write it down, send me an email, and I can let you holler at Yizra as well. He can tell you all what paperwork to have. You don't have to have a lawyer and waste your money to try to get modification. Because all they're going to do is ask you for your proof, your check stubs. They're going to ask you for your taxes for the 2 years. He going to come back and say, oh, she's lying and all that shit. Then he might have to come with his. And you don't need no lawyer to do that shit. And he might wait forever. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you got to do is keep your veins cold. Carlos say, I can't feel sorry for her. I understand. Yeah. You know what I mean? because a lot of men been through this 20 times, 100 times, way more. But I understand. That's why I'm glad you told your story, because it's not just men, but it's majority of men. It's majority of men that go through this bullshit. Majority of men go through this shit, and we didn't have no drug problem. We never been to jail. We never been abusive, but we've been lied on and treated like we have, and we don't get custody and treat us like shit and put us on child support, and they call us deadbeats. Another thing you do is your kids manipulated.
Yes.
So they manipulated too.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk to them, they really don't want to talk, or they just talking disrespectful, reckless.
My daughter, she hates me right now. She says that she's more of an adult than I am.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, email me, man, so we can talk, and you can talk to the brother, because you might have to do one of them wash your hands and move on for a moment, man. Because I'm telling you that's some shit that'll set you back into wanting to do some drugs, want to kill yourself, want to abuse the people that support you. You definitely got to get some help. And even brothers, and some of the brothers saying, I hope you get help. Yeah, we're gonna try to help, man. We all need help. So how did you find my platform?
I was just skimming through the live videos, and I saw the title or whatever, you know. So I clicked it, and it was meant to be. My intuition was telling me just click that. Clicked it.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you. But I never thought about Nebraska. I mean, all the states got child support. I ain't think about I never thought about Nebraska. Shit. All them court systems ain't shit. But I never thought about fucking Nebraska. Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, all around them, Wyoming. I don't think about, because I don't know nobody out there. You know what I mean? So they whole system is screwed, man. Did you get the email?
How do I find that?
Look on it. It should say private chat.
It says Mike Cam.
Oh damn, it knocked out. I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, you can't make this shit up, man. This shit is real. Essential entities, man. What's good?
Brother Palmer, how you doing, man? Salute to the chat. Salute to the brothers.
Yes, sir. What's going on with you, fam?
Well, I was listening about the that BMT from earlier with that young boy.
Yeah.
His video game thing. So I was just want to say, for a fact, she definitely didn't buy that game, because she wouldn't have did that. So the father's making sure he does what he has to do, because you can see she's not cooperative. You could see that.
Right.
And she's into porn and all that. So that's going to embarrass the child a little bit longer. But, it's going to embarrass him. I hope that child, get help and be around brothers like us and be like, yo, your mama's decision is not going to be your legacy. You don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? That's something that she did. That's her decision making. Because what I'm starting to realize is that we're going to have to start educating a lot of these young boys out here, because they embarrassed, man. They frustrated. They confused. They're going through all this stuff. And our children and nieces and nephews got to deal with that in school and stuff like that. And one of the main things I noticed, and I've been having a lot of problems in the past for years. I mean, I meet a young lady. I say, hey, what's going on? And she's listening to ratchet music with children, around children. I even had to stop. I was in a school, brother, and I told the teachers, I'm like, yo, how y'all gonna be listening to this at a children's school event? Turn that off. And it's like, man, this stuff is unbelievable. Like, oh, they know it. They heard the song. I don't care. We in the school environment. Y'all guys shouldn't be playing that type of music in this type of environment. So we really got to do some serious work out here and get things, and let people know. Using profanity in front of children, that's a telltale sign, because these women is raising these children like these BMTs, my brother, is raising these children like they're friends, like they're associates, and then
100%, bro.
Yeah, they're associates. They're on the same level, and then when they do the same thing they do, or the children start behaving like them, they want to discipline the child. So the children is growing up with these psychological confusing messages all day, every day. And then they got to listen to that ratchery music and, it's entertainment, but it's nothing really entertaining. It's reality, and it's ratchery and all that craziness going on. And then the children is all confused, and, and they go out into the world like that. make poor decisions. So, you know, I just wanted to speak to that, man, and I really appreciate what y'all brothers is really doing, man. Y'all guys is out here saving lives, brother. Y'all brothers is out here saving lives, man. Mr. Palmer, your platform saving lives. You need to get awards, things like that. I listen. I see your intentions. I see other brothers who coming in here sincere with the information, trying to assist people get through this, because it is traumatic. It's very, very depressing at times. And thanks for that was a great example of showing that young lady, because a lot of people self-medicate, you know, and that's when things get really bad, you know, when you use alcohol, drugs, and things of that nature to self-medicate, because she was clear about getting rid of the pain. You know, she started using stuff and now she don't feel the pain no more. So now this is a bad course to go on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I salute you, brother. I just wanted to add that. I salute all the brothers, man, that's out here doing the right hand work of God.
Man, 100%, brother. You already know what it is, man. You can't make this shit up. We got Fire Flame up in here. What's going on?
How you doing? You know, I was listening and she made a comment about her why she's paying so much for child support.
Yeah.
I don't know. My son had to do the same thing, and when he went to court for the 5th time, what happened was they had the attorney that he had
Texas, right?
Texas, correct. He
Yeah.
signed papers not because he wasn't even working, and he was paying $700 for one child. And what they said was that he voluntarily signed it. So another thing, like you said, if you don't watch the paperwork or watch the attorneys, that can get you caught up too. Because you
Wait, what happened? Say that again.
Okay, he wasn't working, so they charged that he had to end up paying $700 a month for one kid. So how could you pay $700? But then when it came out, like I said, when the 5th court date came, it was because they said that he voluntarily agreed to pay that much, even though that was more than his signed child support. And also, when you go in, I'm the grandparent of the child. They wanted to take my income for my son to use for child support. So, like you say, it's so many dirty tricks that you wouldn't even know about. And just because you have an attorney doesn't mean anything, because some of these attorneys, they're not aware of a lot of these laws. It's like
No, they just got their degree and that's it. They just there.
Exactly. So we sit in court and they're like, oh yeah, they're gonna use you and your husband's income. And I'm like, whoa.
How old was your son when he was going to court?
He was let's see, about 27.
So how could they use your income? Because some states have it where if you underage.
They say,
go ahead.
No, he was 27. He was 27 and he was living in my home. And they said that I was providing for him and I was giving him an allowance.
What was you giving him?
Yeah, I wasn't giving him nothing. I ain't having nothing to give.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what allowance? Was he getting disability? Was he getting
No, he's able-bodied. They say it was because he had a job.
So because Texas is full of shit. So because he lived with y'all still, they try to use y'all income.
And their lawyer even brought it up in paperwork saying, in Texas we can do this and this. And I'm like, what? But
I want you to say it again. I want you to say it again. You telling me that your son lived there? I understand, cool, but they went off. They said we're gonna go off your mama and daddy's income because he lived there. They take care of him.
Yes,
I know your lawyer.
Correct. Because I had to sign
Damn, we'll go off. I gotta be, hey man, y'all gotta be careful. Y'all gotta know y'all states, bro. Y'all definitely gotta know your state because they will try to pull a fast one. I know they do that if you married. If depending on the state, they know you married. They'll try to here she go. They'll try to use that, but to use the parents' income and you over the age, that's a problem. Fire Flame trying to come back in. Oh, there she go. So you said they said we're gonna use your income, or they was trying to use your income? You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. So you said that they try to use you and your husband's income to add more money in child support.
Yes, sir. Yes, they did.
Did your lawyer fought that though, right?
And and then I listened to this. Like I said, I tried to listen. She did, but so we wouldn't have had an attorney, and when he was paying the $700, they didn't go down much, but she wanted to add more. But if we wouldn't have had that attorney that had a little knowledge, we would have been stuck paying. I mean, adding our income. He showed the law. I mean,
Your phone going in and out. Israel said, as someone that lives in Texas, I can confirm it's a shithole down here. Yeah, I know Texas ain't shit. The only thing I say is good about Texas, they got a cap off when it comes to child support. Yeah, shit. They playing the game. Like it damn, look like it froze up. But you can't make this shit up, man. This shit real. Your son live there with you, and he over the age. They're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna go off your mom and daddy's income to get more money," and he already paying $700. The fuck? That's why I told y'all, man. You dealing with a baby mama, Tez. Whatever you paying, that's all you paying. You give them no extras. They got a problem with that. Tell them Walmart is always hiring. Amazon too. And if you don't have, hey, go to Publix. Shit, hell, fuck all that. You don't get no motherfucker no extra money. Hell, run for that motherfucker. Shit. They full of shit. I wish I would. But yeah. Face Fact says download modification or appeal. Yeah, that shit illegal, man. They full of shit. I ain't never heard of that shit. Never heard of that. That's why I say we have to learn our laws of the state, man, because what they do here in Illinois, they don't do out there. They don't go by the parents' income, whether you live there or not. They don't go by that. They do not go by that. So yeah, y'all definitely that's crazy. Y'all definitely have to know them laws, and you can't depend on these pussy ass lawyers either. I mean, you get one that's good, that's down, ride good, but some of this stuff you can do on your own and save you less money. Just pay that $200 to go to court and do it that way, man. Shit, you can't make this shit up, man. Hey, Israel, question to you: do they have that type of shit going on in Ohio? You there, bro? Cincinnati. Man, what the fuck is this? Cincinnati ain't there. Hey, essential entities, y'all don't got that in New York, do y'all? I know y'all got a lot of fuck shit, but I know it ain't. Yeah, Burger King hiring, Jack in the Box, they all hiring. Hell yeah, they all hiring. Hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, he came back?
Yeah, he came back, but I'm gonna ask you, do they have that shit going on in New York too?
Yeah, not like that. Only in New York what they do, and it's messing up like a whole bunch of things with marriages. Once you get married to you marry a female, they can take you back to court and try to go after the combined income of you and your new wife for the child support.
Oh damn, for real?
Yeah, I had a case. A friend of mine. See the lawyers, man. Like you said, that law, the laws is already set up. So the lawyer he's just standing there. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm learning now with this child support thing is a business, and they got this whole thing set up. They're gonna sue you with your own DNA, and just right now, that's why I want to talk to. Remember, I told you I want to talk to Face Facts. I'm gonna talk to some brothers in New York so I can get a better knowledge or get a better direction of it. Because I studied law a little bit, but I studied criminal defense law. I never studied child support law, civil law, whatever. I don't know nothing about it. So it'd be good to speak to brothers and get a little footing on that. And I can go to the law library. I know how to shepherdize, cross-reference, and do all that. but I don't really know where to start. And then I'm working 12 hours a day. It's really tough. So what you're doing by connecting brothers and everybody communicating and we pulling our resources together, this is something you got to. It's a machine and a system we fighting. We got to create our own machine and system to fight them back.
Nah, 100%, man.
So any brothers that brothers that's close by, New York, the tri-state area, New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, brothers need to really pull together. Now, the New York stuff. My situation is real different. You know what I mean? But I definitely need a little assistance on that custody issue. I need a little assistance on that. You know what I mean? Because the way the whole custody thing went. Trying to be a good dad, do the right thing, stand by, whatever you need. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's good. I never thought I'd be paying child support. I swear. I never thought that I'll be paying child support.
I didn't either. I thought, even
not believe
break up, we'll be able to be about the kid and I do my part. But that was my reality check. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That's why I like saving. I talked to these young guys and I said, listen, man. That child support situation. Now you gotta remember, I was in my 30s, bro. I was already established. Like I told you, I listened to my granddaddy. My grandfather told me, "You're not a man until you're in your 30s. You don't know really what's going on." And my BMT is in her 50s. I picked the older, mature, and I still go through this childish stuff. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is it's just completely unnecessary, chaotic, crazy. It's unbelievable. So. And we had conversations. I'm a planner. I'm a structured person. I look for structured people. I thought she was the BMT, was a structured, organized, thinking person. And she still did some old nonsense that just didn't make no sense. So it's I think that the young men need to know, because once I know a lot of brothers, they 17, 18, they got 3 kids in their 20s and stuff like that. They devastated, man. Their life is chaotic, man. And one of the things I say, brother, when I'm gonna introduce on my platform is I want all the brothers to look up this word. It's called an agent. Well, it's 2 words, but it's one real terminology definition. It's called an agent provocateur. So I started to learn about this stuff. I'm like, yo, these women is used as agent provocateurs. An agent provocateur, according to the definition, is a person who entices another person for the state or law enforcement to commit crimes. And I'm
Come daddy.
Yo, but see, they sign on. So now I'm looking at it. Now think about it for a minute. Now, any person who's getting a check from the state and is causing chaos or agent of chaos where brothers can't live in the normal world. These brothers got to run from child support and commit crimes and stuff like that just to survive. That means that person who put that brother in that situation is an agent provocateur. She created a set of circumstances that's forcing him to have to deviate from normal civil life. Right? He can't live a normal civil life because according to the normal civil life, they're going to he ain't going to be able to survive. So now he has to go in the underworld to try to survive. That's an agent provocateur, brother.
Yeah. Man, appreciate you with that one, man. Hey, Israel, I'm going to ask you, man, you ever heard something like that?
And she turns you into a debt slave. But could you tell me exactly what you're talking about? Is you talking about like when the
young lady from Texas came and said that her son tried to get his child support modified or something like that, and they in Texas, he paid $700, and the courts try to make it where since he lived with the parents, with them, that they're gonna use them as income to add more money to his child support.
Now is the son ain't under 18?
Nope, and that's what I said. He said he's 27 years old.
No, I never heard of that.
He said they tried it out there, man. Texas boy. Huh.
Yeah, I don't see that unless he is still unless he's deemed incompetent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if he's a competent adult, then he stands on his own 2 feet. But if he's like, a little slower, whatever they deemed him incompetent, then that they still have, still connected to him. But as a grown man, nah. I never heard that before.
They some crooks. They some crooked ass.
Yeah, they do it. But everything is illegal. They do all types of BS.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Mr. Palmer. Hold on. You mean to tell me? All right. I didn't know this neither because I heard about the story, but I'm gonna just see if this is real with y'all brothers. So you mean to tell me if a boy is 13 years old, right?
Yeah.
And he's young. He's not an adult legally, but some girl that is 17-year-old, go set him up for failure. Go get pregnant by him and everything like that. And he has a promise in life. His family got money and everything like that. You mean to tell me the mother and the father can be taken to child support?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Somebody, mom and daddy gonna get their money, bro. If you're on their age, they're gonna get it off the parents. Yep.
Wow.
They do it here.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, they're gonna get that money. Government daddy gonna get theirs.
That's why we gotta teach these kids. We gotta tell these kids, man. We gotta inform these young ones because they don't know what they're getting themselves into. For real.
And again, this is why I say over and over, we got to talk to our youth, whether it's your nephew, if you are a coach, you got to, because they don't know if they don't have nobody to guide them and teach them. You got a baby mama tears as a mother, they're gonna be beating up, destroying your PS4s and 5s and 3s and 2s and your Xbox. So I mean, that's all they're gonna see. So you got to be able to tell them what it is, man. You have to.
I think they got to know how serious it is, and that's why I want to just push that concept of agent provocateur, because some people come into this with a plan, because the plan is to mess your life up. Because if they just wanted to have a baby, they can go to the sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? So that means that they intentionally setting you up for failure. It ain't nothing to do with the baby. It's all about the money, and they know the system is gonna, promote that. So I think all the young brothers and need to understand that your DNA, your semen, that is looked at as gold. They got to treat you.
Yeah, facts. That is gold. Yeah. Yes, that's gold.
And understand that you just can't pass. You can't give everybody. You can't cast your jewels amongst the swine. You can't just certain things. They have to understand that. And understand that they are acting agents of the state. I remember Dennis said something on his platform. He said, brothers, y'all got to remember the women don't belong to you. They belong to the state. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So I started looking up all of that stuff. And I came up with the agent provocateur.
Man, that's 100% facts. Now, I'm going to go ahead. You know me, I got to get back on the couch and do what I do best, run with child support. I think after watching that game get destroyed, I think I'm going to play my PS4. I ain't played it in months. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play me some Grand Theft Auto and shit online. Shoot up some baby mama terrorists. So before we end this, I just want to know, and I'm going to talk to Israel about this first. I just want to know, if this big fat walla porn star wannabe, hair it, red, bloated, coated ass Xbox destroyer is innocent or guilty for emasculating her son just to get attention and get baby mama terrorists to do it and have the kids to watch and the simply force a laugh and so on. Is she innocent or guilty for the baby mama terrorism?
Guilty.
Israel says guilty. Essential entities, innocent or guilty?
Absolutely guilty.
Jaylon, if you still there, innocent or guilty? He's not there yet. Mr. O, innocent or guilty? Damn, Mr. O ain't there either. They ain't there, but that's all right. Noble just came in busting up laughing. What do y'all think, man? Innocent or guilty? I see the comments are guilty already. Simply A Diva says guilty as fuck. Lateef Edwards says guilty life. Face Fact says shoot up BMTs online only. Yeah, exactly. Men of Pursuit says guilty as charged. Milton Franklin, shout out to you, bro, says guilty. Top Dog Killer says guilty as hell. Honey69 says guilty. Skelly says guilty as fuck. I Am Me says guilty as fuck. All counts. Mule kick that beat. Hey man, shout out to I Am Me. Love that fuck child support hat you got on. Ayo all the way from the UK says guilty as fuck. LSP, the golden artist, lady says guilty. Wise Motivation says guilty. I'm gonna give you a call, bro. Clan Killer says guilty. Scott Peterson. He also says guilty like Famous Twins. They weren't even allowed to go to that stepfather's funeral, man. They was across the street filming on social media, still getting attention. Talking about we ain't gonna be able to go in there, but still, I love my daddy bullshit. Yeah. Go look it up. Go to Chrissy Talks. That's who I got did the first video when we talking about that, man. They was not allowed to go to the funeral. They actually stand across the street talking about they don't want no problem. Wish they could be there. They weren't allowed to go in there. They shouldn't. You got them killed. Essential Entity says guilty in writing. Hugh Grady. Well, shout out to Hugh, man. We went to college together, man. Yeah, I did go to college. Went to Columbia College downtown. I ain't get my degree though, but I went to college too. So when these baby mama tell brag about college, I went there too, but I settled back and got my 2 years. Kennedy M, another lady said, she said sad. Kennedy, is she innocent or guilty? Hugh Grady says guilty as fuck. And the thing about Hugh, I don't think Hugh got any kids. He might I don't think he got no kids. I think he living a free agent lifestyle. I'm not sure. Hugh, you got any kids, bro? I ain't seen Hugh in years. Only on Facebook. Angela C says guilty. A. Carter says guilty. Charles D. Curry says guilty of the support of destruction of the black male and guilty of the destruction of the Xbox gaming system. Guilty, guilty, guilty. You ain't never lied. Night Show, the Super Trucker Griffin said they are guilty. Clan Killer said guilty unless your name's Bill Cosby. Yeah, facts. JAB says guilty. Quincy X says guilty, death penalty. You can't make this shit up. Yes. And also, the baby mama Tez that made the jail cell out of the closet, did all that shit he put on social media, is also guilty. She's just as guilty as this motherfucker is. Fire Flame says guilty. You can't make this shit up, man. But this is a interesting dialogue. BG Wavy Network says that baby mama Tez guilty for them trash ass videos. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna look at no her ex. See, Hugh Grady, yeah, he said nope. He living a frigid lifestyle, so shout out to him. But he know what it is. I'm sure he been around baby mama Terry, saw it, uncles, father, whoever. A lot of men who don't have kids know it. That's why they ain't got kids. Shit, I ain't mad at y'all. Miguel says guilty of sin. So yeah, Antoine Brown Sr. Shout out to you, my brother. He says guilty 100. I'm blocked off Instagram again. They don't, what they do, they put something called restriction. Even though no videos took down or I get a complaint, he put restriction. So I'll be on there later on in the next couple of hours. It's been on there like this is last night. So yeah, Antoine Brown says guilty 100. You can't make this shit up, man. But I appreciate y'all. I will have a special guest hopefully this week if things work out right. I told y'all a couple people I've reached out to. So far, they said tomorrow. So we'll see. If it happens, I'll let y'all know. We're gonna definitely have a good ball and dialogue. We're gonna get it in. Two reckless motherfuckers talking shit. I tell you that. If not, I'm gonna still continue to do what I do. Again, thank y'all for y'all support. The bitch is guilty. Even the bitch that put the bed in the closet, gave him an inmate number and everything else, guilty, and they locked up for prison for life. Yep. One more time for the second motherfucker. Yep. So another thing, y'all definitely have to learn from the woman who came on here talking about what she going through, child support, baby daddy tears. But at the same time, like I said, welcome to the slaughterhouse, because we all be going through this. Not only that, when it's the shoe on the other foot, it's a whole different dynamic. I tell you that. But this shit is real. You know what I mean? This is why I tell y'all brothers now, you have to dissect on who you're dealing with, because you don't know who you're dealing with behind the scenes. You got a nice looking woman, long hair, looking good, light skin, brown skin, dark skin, whatever. got money, got career, but then you found out behind the scenes she bipolar, she was on drugs, crack, and everything else, and you got a kid with her, and then you wonder why she said you up for failure. And then come to find out her mom was abusive or her dad was abusive, stepdad was abusive, and all that shit. This is why we have to investigate who we deal with. Even the women, y'all have to investigate who you dealing with because you don't know who you dealing with. This boy that you saw getting the Xbox beat, that might be your daughter's next husband or your daughter's next baby daddy. And she think he a good guy, but then shit hitting the fan and come to find out, y'all come back and see this happen 20 years ago. You see a goddamn Xbox being torn up and that shut him down. So you definitely have to do your due diligence to find out who you're dealing with if you can. You know, love you too, honey. Honey, you need to email me too so we could talk. Cause definitely you got a lot of knowledge and you support what we do. I believe it's because of your son. So you definitely have to do that. Even if you know one slipped through the crack, but you did your best to really try to dissect. Cause I mean some people can hide it for years, but you try. You didn't just jump the gun. You know, y'all know what I be talking about. You ain't do one of them.
Oopsie.
Right. So then you fucked up. You know, so that's all. But hey guys, Mr. O, Jaylon, Yisra, I appreciate y'all. I gotta get back on the couch. So it's all good. Oh yeah. I did say they what that motherfucker at? I did say where's that? I did say they was locked up in jail, but I forgot. I'm not throwing away the key. I'm giving that MGK. Because that's what they deserve. They don't deserve to do life. Yeah, you got my email, honey. Just email me. You can't make this shit up, but I will say we got 271 likes. We did this time. It was over 200 people watching. You know what I'm saying? So that, and one name tagged in everything. That's what's up. Y'all continue to keep y'all veins cold. Continue to support. Continue to spread the page. Continue to spread the IG and the TikTok if you on it, Twitter if you on it. Definitely spread this page. I'm trying to get to like it was on Facebook, 134,000 subscribers. And it's going to happen. Continue to share. If you got to take clips off, send it because that's what I'm doing now. Put it out there because I'm telling you, this shit is just going to slowly grow. So, yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all no longer. Like I said, we only got one dislike. We'll get more later. So I couldn't even press all the buttons I wanted to press. So, yeah. So, y'all be smooth. Y'all be easy. It's hot outside here. I'm going to go out there and run for my child support and eat somebody's shit. So, yeah. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support. Peace.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role as innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rocked them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parent. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Kiss my ass, you don't like it.